364 days, and the day has finally come. The College Football Playoff National Championship in Hard Rock Stadium in beautiful Miami, Florida. I'm your host, Nathan Johnson, alongside senior analyst for Break the Huddle After Dark, Jake the Weatherman. Woo! We have a big-time matchup here tonight, and we are so excited to be bringing you live commentary and analysis for tonight's national championship game between the Miami Hurricanes and the number one Indiana Hoosiers. And joining us live to give our pregame analysis and live bets, ladies and gentlemen, new co-host and betting expert for Break the Huddle and Break the Huddle After Dark, Rooster's Cocky Picks.
It's good to be here.
Rooster, good to have you back for another episode. We've got our rules expert calling in right now as we speak as well. Uncle Buck will be joining us shortly, America's favorite uncle. But Rooster, before the game kicks off tonight, we're going to have the pageantries. We're going to have all the festivities. It's going to be a little bit of Oprah for about 10 minutes. So while we're gearing up for tonight's game, let's hand it over to you. What do you see happening tonight? I know we talked before the cameras came on. But as we gear up for this intense physical matchup, what do you expect to see early on in this game? And let the fans know what's your bets heading into this one.
Well, Nate, I expect this game to be a smash mouth football game. This is going to be very different than Miami's last game they played against Ole Miss. This is going to be a game where every point matters. We're not going to see idiots going for it on fourth down every single time, which is going to be very refreshing. A nice smash mouth old school football game. This is what Miami lives for. They win the game on the ground and through their defensive line. And on the other hand, you have Indiana, who they do not beat themselves. No matter what happens, they refuse to make sure that they are the reason they lose the game. So expect a game where Indiana, I don't think they're going to try to do too much. They're going to do what got them here. They're not going to try to go make these showboating trick plays that we see happen from all these other colleges all throughout the course of the season. I expect Indiana to do it, to play to their strengths, and expect Miami to keep the ball on the ground and play through their defense.
Yeah, I think that's a great analysis to start up this live broadcast from Break the Huddle Studio. Beautiful setup here, as you can see in Break the Huddle Studio. Jake, I'll turn it over to you for a minute. What do you expect to see? And do you have any questions for our betting expert?
Well, look, the biggest factor for me going into this game was the fact that both Akeem Mesidor and Ruben Bain Jr. were ready to go, right? And the fact that they may not be 100%, but both of these guys are so elite, I'm not sure it matters very much. The fact that they're out there at all is a huge enough factor for me. And both of these guys, and I've told you this multiple times off camera, both of these are the type of guys who can beat double teams in the most insane of ways.
Yeah.
They don't avoid the double team. Coaches don't scheme for them to get out of they don't swim around it or just take it up so other guys can get through. No, they split the double team and still manage to tackle dudes for losses. I mean, that's how amazing both of those players are. So the fact that they're both able to go tonight is a huge factor for me. Huge thing to watch out for, whether you're a fan of Miami or Indiana. Those two guys playing tonight are going to be absolutely monumental.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with y'all more. I want to throw this out here too, and this isn't something that we've really talked about even off camera here. Let's see how these two secondaries come out and play, because we've seen Miami come up with a few takeaways for a pick six. We've also seen Indiana's secondary step up. So if we can look at this matchup and say, okay, we know Mesidor, we know Bain, right? We know the defensive front of Indiana is really, really talented as well. How do these secondaries hold up? If the line can't do their job, or let's say this, let's put it this way. Let's say the line does their job, but both quarterbacks do a good job of reading the defense early on. They're able to get the ball out quick. Can the secondary come up with some plays? I think that's something that we got to look at tonight, because when you look at a guy like Pons for Indiana's secondary, we know he's going to be spying on Malachi. We know we don't know if he's going to be matched up one-on-one with the same guy all night. We don't know if he's just going to play one side of the field. Going to be interesting to see how things shape up tonight. And as you can see, not sure what we have going on here for the national anthem. I think this might be the alternative national anthem.
This seems not what
And again,
I'm
we
at a
don't know. We don't know
loss.
what's saying. We don't know what they're singing. They could be singing "God Bless America." They could be singing "America the Beautiful." We don't know. And maybe this is a good time to bring in our rules expert, America's favorite uncle, Rooster. We'll get you right back on in just a second. Stay on with us. We'll get you right back on the screen in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite uncle is going to give us some insight into this open. I'm a little worried about this one, but we're going to have him on for a second, see what he has to say. Ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite uncle, Uncle Bach. Uncle Bach, good to hear you tonight. What do we got going on right now?
We got America the frickin' beautiful, baby.
Now, for those of you watching at home, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if it's your first time viewing tonight. We're glad to have you here. We have to let you know we are delayed by about 15 seconds. So we will put the quarter clock up when the game starts. So that way you can pause your TV and get it synced up with ours. We got some comments, which we appreciate. Zach, shout out Zach, a loyal viewer at Break the Huddle After Dark. He said before this show, quote, can you please put up a game clock so we can stream the TV and time it up with your broadcast? So we will gladly do that for you guys tonight. And yeah, we're excited for this one. Uncle Buck, while we have you here, before we jump back to Rooster in this pregame preview, I guess you could call it,
Sure.
we haven't seen the reffing crew yet. Who do you think it's going to be?
I don't know, but I was watching some pregame with the ESPN crew, and Pat McAfee loves the crew that's coming on board. He said it's his favorite one. So he said they're very consistent. I don't know who that is. Hopefully, it's not No Neck or the idiot Iranian or the stupid Asian.
All right, Rooster. So you just heard from America's favorite uncle what his take is tonight. We just lost 2 viewers. Rooster, we'll turn it back to you. What's your take on the refereeing crew tonight?
Well, I'm expecting. I hope it isn't who I think it's going to be. But I have a very strong suspicion it's going to be that Big 12 dude that referees every game worth of crap on the Big 12 side. And I really am just not a big fan of him, to be honest.
Well, there you have it. And here is Jamal Roberts to sing tonight's national anthem.
Who's he?
All right. As you can hear, Uncle Buck, I forgot to mute him, so we'll mute him for a second. We don't know who he is, Uncle Buck, but what we do know is he's probably singing very beautifully right now. Obviously, we can't hear him. Uncle Buck will be able to hear him, so I don't know if we want to get his take after it's done. But here comes the beautiful American flag. Let's take a moment to just enjoy this. We're going to mute ourselves and we're going to enjoy the pageantry and soak it all. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the 45th and the 47th President of the United States, Mr. President Donald J. Trump.
And I'm wondering what his granddaughter Kai did to break her arm. As you can see, she's got a cast in that thing right now.
Safe to say that's not a good news for her as the golf season approaches.
Unbelievable.
She's a golfer at Miami, so coach probably pretty pissed off. But we're going to mute ourselves for a second, and we're going to enjoy the pageantry. We'll be right back in just a few seconds. That was beautiful. And while I'm standing, we want to give a shout out to Men's Warehouse tonight. Shout out Michael. Fitted me with this beautiful custom suit. So now it's a championship in Miami. You know we had to step it up. All right. So we look at this. We got the flower pattern on the inside with the nice touch of the yellow pocket square right there. It's beautiful. We're ready to go. We're locked in. All right. Back to the action. Back to Rooster.
Oh,
Jake,
God.
do you have a question for Rooster tonight?
Well, Rooster, I know we talked about this in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, but I know you always talk about quarterback matchups and everything like that, and usually 9 times out of 10, the team with the better quarterback is the one that's going to come out on top. What do you expect to see in our quarterback matchup tonight? Obviously, we got Heisman winner Fernando Mendoza versus Carson Beck. So, who do you expect to see come out on top and have a better game? And is that going to factor into which team has the edge here?
Well, in this game, I'm expecting to see a lot of Fernando Mendoza doing Fernando Mendoza things where he's not going to beat himself. He's going to make the right play. He's going to make the right decision. And on the other side, I'm not sure the same can be said for Carson Beck. This game is going to come down to, does Carson Beck screw the Canes and make this game turn into a hurricane, or does he play and make this some beautiful weather where the Hurricanes come and ruin the Hoosier season?
Yeah, I think that's safe to say, Rooster. And right off the bat, we've got a comment on our live stream. Shout out HE Sports Deck, always coming through with our comments. I'm going to try to resize it and change the color, but we'll go ahead and read it off. Indiana about to put belt to you know what. So very strong words early on from our good friend and listener. Shout out HE Sports Desk. Really appreciate all the support, man.
Speaking of putting belt to you know what, Michael Irvin, the playmaker, is there on the sideline tonight. He said that he ran all the way to the game from New York City. I highly doubt that that's true, but at the same time, I could totally believe it. I just don't know with that guy, and I don't even think that guy knows with himself. But Michael Irvin, the playmaker, as well as plenty of other legends and stars, are on that sideline and in the building. All out there, ready to go. And yeah.
Well, we just had another comment. He said, quote, Timmy back. So, yeah, strong opinion from HE Sports Desk early on in this one. Obviously going for going for Indiana. Probably thinks Carson Beck's a Make-A-Wish kid. And here we go. We've got the opening entrances. And guys, I got to say, because I've been in this stadium multiple times, been to the Orange Bowl. Shout out Randall.
Whoa.
Our biggest fan. Went to the Orange Bowl the last 3 years.
Whoa.
It's a great stadium, guys. The atmosphere, the sound. I mean, this game is about to be electric. You know what's crazy? Well, let me ask you this, because I don't know this. They're the away team. Do they still get to dress out in their home locker room, or do they have to be in the away
They
locker
did
room?
get to use their home locker room. They did get to use their home locker room.
Okay, so Indiana got screwed, but neither here
Well,
nor
this
there.
stadium has multiple home locker rooms because they host so many big games.
Well, there you go. So Rooster with the excellent commentary right there. And here comes the man, the myth.
I think out of every single team that would care about something like that, Indiana's not one of them.
Look at Carson Beck shaking his head. He's nervous.
I think he's just thinking about
Well,
Snapchat
Nate,
ideas.
Yeah, could be. Well, Rooster, we're gonna let you.
Before I head out,
Yeah, go ahead.
For the get kickoff, tonight's bets, we're sprinkling. We're going heavy on the Miami plus 7.5 spread.
Woo!
And then we're sprinkling some of the money line tonight, Nate, on the Hurricanes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go.
I have bet against Indiana. I've been against them the entire year, and that is not stopping now.
Whoa, jeez.
But I will see y'all at halftime, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rooster's cocky pick.
Genius.
Wow. And yeah, there you have it, Jake. So Rooster spreading a little money for Miami. You were close to putting some money down. Not sure if you did or not.
I ended up saving my money. in order to have a better live experience and just enjoy this game for what it is, and also not to just literally burn some money. Although I tell you what, because I chose not to make a bet, if, and there's a pretty big if attached with this.
Sure.
If Miami somehow wins this game tonight,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be crashing out
All right.
live on stream, because you know what? If that happens, it means I left money just sitting out there.
Yeah.
And I was so close to doing it.
And that would be a dang shame. We got some more chats from nope, we don't want to do that. All right. So we got a chat from well, let's read these in order. All right. HE Sports Desk said half the time he looks, I don't even know what that means, but I'm assuming it's not good. Dumsy? Dozy? Dumb? Whatever. All right. Next we got the U, Rob. Shout out Rob.
The U.
Oh! And we just got,
Woo!
ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Buck and Rooster. We just got our first super chat.
Genius.
$5 donation from Brother BKL Sports Entertainer. We really appreciate it, man.
Genius.
If you give a super chat tonight, we will read it first. He said, quote, pure character lying on the side, raising his arm while saying, how's it going?
No clue what that means, but appreciate the super chat, brother. And here come the captains.
Oh, he
coming
said
out there.
peer character. I
Interesting.
think he meant to say peer.
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me either
I
way.
see it now. It's an emoji. How's it? Yeah. Okay, so he sent us an emoji. Sorry, it doesn't come up on the screen, but he said, how's it going? Jake, how's it going?
It's going pretty
Going
good.
great.
I'm watching the captains shake hands. I'm not seeing a Baker
Oh, no, it's this guy.
Vandervelde. Oh.
Appreciate it, brother BKL. It's going great, and we're excited to be here. Gonna be a great night. All right, let's get Uncle Buck in here for a second. Now that we know the ref and crew. Uncle Buck. All right, so Uncle Buck is oh, now Rooster's calling back. All right, let's bring Rooster back in here for a second. Rooster, go ahead.
I was going to tell you, I got the right referee right on the head, baby.
Oh man, as soon as you said it too, I was like, God, he's gonna be right, and sure enough, you are.
And
See y'all
also,
later.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, Rooster Cocky Picks. All right, and real quick, Holly Rowe kind of looks like a shacker tonight. Not sure what she was thinking on. Not sure what she was thinking on the fit, but it does look like she has no pants on. I understand it's warm down there in Miami. Holly Rowe got to be a little bit more classy.
Easy. That's a legend right there. We don't disrespect Holly Rowe.
Listen, we've all been a Make-A-Wish at some point. Her time is up. It's time for Break the Huddle to come in, baby.
God. Oh no.
In the words of Uncle Buck, quote, this is my wish. So,
Don't ever do that again.
oh, I think Uncle Buck is raising his hand. Ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite uncle.
What's up, Nate? I can't hear you.
Go ahead, Uncle Buck.
All right, there we go. Yeah, just a couple comments here. I think the refs are going to turn out okay. Of course, we'll see that in a little bit. 2 comments, 3 comments.
All right.
Holly Rowe, I wouldn't necessarily classify her as a shacker. I'm not sure anyone would shack up with her.
Whoa, jeez.
The other one is the national anthem. The signer sounded much better than the singer. That's how bad he was.
Whoa, jeez. All right, we just got a comment from Brother BKL with the $5 donation earlier. He said, quote, whoa, chill, boy. There's kids in the area.
Genius.
And just like that, we are underway. A short kickoff And that means we got to start our clock. Yeah, gummit if it'll start. All right. So Miami gets the ball first. We're going to see what Carson Beck can do early in this one. We've got all the viewers in tonight. Really appreciate everyone joining tonight. I need to stop the clock and reset it to whenever we can. Jake, you have to keep an eye out on it so that way we won't have it up the whole time. But the whole point of this clock is to make sure. All right, we're at 14:55 right now, guys. So the whole point is we can sync up the clock at 14:55. So if you're watching on TV, get your channel synced up with 14:55, and we will start the clock when they snap the ball, so you can be in sync, and then we'll take away the clock because it's gonna be too hard to keep up with, to be honest with you. All right, the ball is snapped, the clock has started, and there we go, right out of the gate. Mark Fletcher bulldozing his way for 9 yards. An early pickup of 9 yards, Jake.
And I think ideally this is exactly what Miami wants to do offensively. You talked about we're going to see what Carson Beck is able to do. I think ideally Miami wants him to do nothing on this first drive.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Literally.
They want to keep this ball in the hands of Mark Fletcher and just march down this field slowly and methodically, take up a bunch of time, and really take advantage of this first possession, get Mark going here.
Yeah. Yeah, we appreciate the commentary. Uncle Bach will get you back in when there is a call because we are sure that there will be a call. And there goes Malachi Tony, picks up a first down. So here we go. Early on, we've got a good drive starter for the Miami Hurricanes. And like you said, Jake, this is exactly what you would expect a smart team to do. I think when they look back at the Oregon film, they say, if Oregon had probably just run the ball instead of trying to throw a quick out, might have had a chance. I just want to throw in this random fact because I haven't been able to do it all week long. This is, and I can confirm because I double checked, Jake, and to every viewer out there, this is the first national championship where two teams have been sporting Adidas.
Genius.
Where both teams in the national championship have been endorsed by Adidas.
I love
Pretty
it.
crazy.
I absolutely love it.
Just random fun fact for you guys out there.
There you go.
So 2nd and 8, and if you're Indiana right here, you got to get some pressure on Beck because you got to think they're going to start throwing the ball. They wanted to get a first down, get in rhythm, and now they're going to let Beck throw the ball. Let's see what he can do. This Indiana secondary is no joke. They're not going to let up easy yards. Did he catch it? He did not. And this is exactly what you don't want if you're Miami. 3rd and long, because now it is on Beck, right? You can't depend on Mark Fletcher to pick up 3-4 yards here. You're going to have to spread it out. You do have the weapons. You have Daniels. You have Tony. You've got a plethora of guys on the outside. Curious to see what Indiana does here defensively.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what they thought they were going to do right there. I mean, everything that they had set up so far and everything we've talked about, it seems like that was just a questionable play call right there. And here they go.
Short pick to Malachi, and they're stopped short. So just like that, 3 and out from Miami. And guys, this is what I said off air. Everyone wanted to say, well, they haven't seen a defense like Miami. Well, I'm going to tell you what, this Indiana defense is no joke either. And the one thing they do when they play zone, they're very, very disciplined. They're not going to let up easy yards. And when they do catch the ball, you see how they swarm to the football. And just like that, 3 and out for Miami. Not to say that the game's anywhere close
They
to
did get a
over.
first down.
Yes, they get a first down, but they stop them. They get a 3 and out. And
It's not a 3 and out if they got a first down.
I'm saying on that drive, like on that sequence right there.
But that wouldn't be a 3 and out. A 3 and out is only if you come out and do 3 plays.
Okay, they stop them. They get the ball back. Either way, they get the ball back. Indiana gets on the field, and here we go. The Heisman winner, the man of the hour, Fernando Mendoza taking the field. Jake, what do you expect to see from both of these, from offense and defense here?
Well, that's exactly everything that we just talked about, what Miami wants to do coming out offensively. You want to see the exact opposite for Indiana. You want to see Fernando Mendoza come out and show you exactly why he's the Heisman winner. You still want to, of course, have a bit of a balanced attack. Indiana's a very good running team as well. But when you have a guy like Fernando Mendoza who's been able to do what he's been able to do at the quarterback position, you want him to come out there and immediately establish itself as, yeah, I'm the best one in this game.
Agreed.
And this is exactly what we're here to do, which is put our foot on your neck and twist. So that's what you want to see out of them. Now, defensively from Miami, you're missing a couple of guys out there. You're missing what's his name that got called for targeting in the
Oh yeah,
last
that's
game.
right. I forget his name. I had it pulled up earlier, but yeah, in the secondary, he's out for the first half,
Now, you do get him back, like we said, in the second half.
and it is a game of 4 quarters.
Correct. But
Yeah,
not starting out with him, especially like we just talked about, you want to see, I think it's for that reason that I say you want to see Fernando Mendoza come out and sling it around a couple times right out the gate.
yeah.
Because you are missing that key defensive player. Again, we'll pull up his name here in a second. I apologize. I forget what his name is,
No,
but
that's okay. I'm right there with you.
but that's a pretty big shoes to fill for this
Xavier
first half.
Lucas.
Xavier Lucas, that's it.
And we just got another $5 donation. Like we said, guys, if you donate in the chat, we will read you first. So we really appreciate the support, brother BKL tonight. He said, quote, as a Fordham fan, I got the U for the win, but Indiana is definitely a ferocious team. So boom, boom for you, baby.
Indeed, indubitably.
Appreciate it again, BKL.
God.
We also got another subscriber, so we really appreciate the sub tonight. If you haven't already, hit that sub. We're going to be here all night. And if you give a super chat, we will read it first. So we really appreciate the support tonight, BKL. Much love to you. Yeah, listen, this is going to be a very physical matchup. We saw Indiana get a stop early on. Now they get the ball. What can they do? Can they run the ball? Can Mendoza throw the ball? A lot of people want to see Mesidor and Bain go at him right here. So early on, Jake, we're going to see it.
Well, that's going to be a huge factor is that nobody really has been able to touch Mendoza throughout this entire playoff, really throughout this entire season,
Yep.
if you look at it as a whole. I think that's going to change tonight. I think both with the combination of Mesidor and Bain, there's no way that even if his jersey remains relatively clean,
Yeah.
they're going to force hurry ups. Like
You
there's
would
no
think.
way
You
you're
would hope.
keeping those two guys
Sure.
out of his face
Sure.
all night.
Yep. And tonight's halftime show, no, we did not get Pitbull. Tried so hard. Told the guy he's an impersonator. Told him, said, hey, $100 if you still want it. Hasn't replied back. Reached out to a DJ. Didn't want him. He didn't have enough reviews. And here we go. Mendoza getting the ball. Oh my gosh!
And immediately makes a man miss.
Makes him look like he's on ice skates. We're down in Miami where it's 80 degrees. But boy, it looked like -10 there. Wow.
Oh, man.
What a start. And I understand Miami got a first down too. Yes.
Well,
But this is what Indiana's going to try to do, Jake. And you mentioned it. They're going to try to get the ball out quick. If that secondary can't cover, it don't matter how good of a defensive line you have.
and on this 1st and 10, watch Elijah Surratt at the top of your screen there. But there they go.
And again, your secondary coming up with a play right there.
Yep.
So early on, we see them taking care of Mesidor and Bain. Pick up a few short yards there. I think it's going to bring up 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8. Also interesting to see them calling the plays with walkie-talkies and the headset. Don't know why that is. Maybe we can figure that out at halftime, Jake. But interested to see how that.
Not sure what the strategy is behind that. If maybe one's not working or whatever.
Yeah, maybe one goes to the helmet, one goes to the coaches, so it doesn't. I don't know.
Potentially.
Either way, here we go. Mendoza gets it out to his running back, and they get a stop.
Boom.
And there he is, number 1 with the tackle. And we need to bring up the roster because it's really hard to keep up with them. But we'll get it here in a second. I'm sure they'll pop it up here on ESPN. But anyways, like I was saying about the halftime show, no Pitbull. He decided not to take my $100. Holly Rowe, we got to do better. We got to do better. Okay, maybe we see a halftime wardrobe change for Holly Rowe. Maybe not.
And here we go. 3rd and 8 for Indiana, facing a very similar situation, except in much worse field position that the Miami offense did after 1 first down.
And they're bringing it.
And there
Mendoza
you
has
go.
to roll out, and he has to throw it away. So early on, you see Miami's defense hold as well.
Exactly like we talked about. There's no way that they're going to keep this defensive line out of Mendoza's face all night. And right there on the first drive on a big 3rd and 8, they force a throwaway, force a hurry up.
Well, you see them disguise. You see them bring 2 up to the line. to fake the blitz, and then they bring out number 12 on the blitz right there from the edge, and it just forces Mendoza to throw it away. And number 12 put Indiana's running back Hemby on the ground right there. So,
Unbelievable.
good start for both of these teams, I got to say.
Malachi Tony back to return this punt.
What a boot. Great punt by Indiana. Can Malachi make something happen? He picks up about 10 yards. Oh, and we got a flag early on. This is something to keep an eye on too, Jake, as the game goes on. Can Miami play disciplined football? Because if this one's going against Miami, the 10-yard hold, change the field position. Like the hair by the Indiana ball boy there. Got a beautiful flow. I'm trying to get my hair there too. And there we have it. 10 yards. So one penalty for Miami, 10 yards. And Mario's pissed, but I guarantee you it's probably a good call if it's a hold because they like to hold a lot.
Well, here's the thing. Without that call, they're pretty much right back where they gave up the ball before they punted it away.
Yeah, you can't throw them down and throw your hands up. Let's bring in Uncle Buck, our rules expert, for this one real quick while we're at commercial. Uncle Buck, what did you see there? And you're muted. You got to unmute yourself. You're still muted. You got to unmute. Oh, here we go. All right, go ahead.
No. Yeah, I saw a couple holes, but they only got one of them. So, you know, again, on with these special teams, there's a lot of kicking and blocking in the back and holding. It's really hard to get a clean play when you're returning a football because these special team guys are psycho.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Uncle Buck. Really appreciate it there. We'll get you back on in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite uncle, Uncle Buck. So, yeah, I mean, listen, you could probably have a hold on any play, right? I mean, we see it constantly. Alabama, probably the best team to ever do it. Maybe the Patriots you could throw in there as well. Maybe a little favoritism. Chiefs you could throw in there too. Nevertheless, here we stand. And reality is one penalty goes to Miami. And that's something to keep an eye on as the game progresses, Jake.
Well, the thing I'd like to point out is that penalty, while you certainly would rather not have that flag thrown,
Sure.
it really isn't going to hurt them that much because where they're going to start out on the field right here is still way better than where Indiana was. And
It'd probably be at about, what, the Miami 35?
probably because here's the thing. They were up very close to the 50 thanks to Tony's return there.
Yeah.
I mean, like I was saying, they were pretty much right back where they left off on the last drive. So, I mean, there's still an excellent field position even with the negative 10-yard
Very true.
penalty
very true.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, interested to see how this field position plays out too. Listen, we can talk about all the players. We can talk about the defense, offensive line. It all starts in the trenches, blah, blah, blah. We get it, right? But there's some little things, there's little metrics in there that really, really tell the whole truth of the game as the game goes on. And I think one of those is going to be field position and special teams, right? We talk, like I said, we talk about the players, all that good stuff, whatever. Special teams, field position, definitely going to play a part in this one as well, Jake.
For sure, man. And I mean, we're kind of seeing it play out right now. I mean,
Yeah. I love the fact that, Carson Beck grew up in Jacksonville from the state of Florida. Mendoza went to Columbus High. It was Columbia or Columbus High. I think it's Columbus High School in Miami, Florida. Grew up about 30 minutes from Hard Rock Stadium. And then you got his dad, who actually played high school football with Mario Cristobal. So very interesting storylines. I want to say this too. We talk about lookalikes on this show sometimes. I saw Mendoza's dad earlier. I know a lot of y'all say he looked like Kirk Sneddie. I'm going to throw another one on for you two, and for all the fans listening. What about a mix between Kirk Sneddie and Adam Schefter? To me, that's what I saw tonight.
I mean, that's your
So they
personal
give it to their
opinion.
bell cow, Mark Fletcher, and picks up 5. And if you can do that all night, you're going to be in good shape, Jake.
Oh boy, you know what else I saw at the end of the play right there?
Some
I saw
chippiness.
that. I saw that Miami offensive lineman shove that Indiana player down into the ground, and you know what the Indiana guy did?
Probably walked right back to his huddle.
he did nothing.
Yep.
Nada.
Yep.
But here's the thing, in a game like this where you do have these two physical teams,
Sure.
I give that interaction the edge to Miami. There's
Okay.
no way you don't just like you do nothing, nada, nothing.
Yeah.
You don't even like getting back in his face. Come on, man.
We'll see. Listen, Miami's offensive line rated the number one offensive line in the country by many. And early on, we're seeing Indiana and their defensive line hold up pretty good against the run, Jake. We saw right there.
I mean, on 2 plays.
Well, I know, but that's what I said early on.
Well,
It's early. It's early. I'm not saying it's the game.
but you've also seen plays where they've gashed them for 6 to 8 yards, you know.
Agreed. And here you go, 3rd and 5. This is right where you want it, right? Because you can do a draw play. You can give it curious to see what Dawson puts together right here on the offensive coordinator side.
And they put the ball in Carson Beck's hands.
Oh!
See, I'm just not sure about that. Like, why are you immediately going to that?
Well, as you can tell, Carson Beck not getting the ball out quickly, and you think, okay, this offensive line's holding up. But when he's tapping the football 3 or 4 times right here, and we can't see it until the replay, which I think is BS. But look how good their coverage is.
Well, I mean, from what I saw right there, made the right read. It's just excellent coverage on the part of Indiana there.
Yeah, great coverage by Indiana. I also wonder if a team's going to fake it on special teams in this game. And Indiana's going to get good field position at the 30. 29.
Absolutely. Well, there you go.
Very defensive game, but hey, we would rather see this than a blowout.
Well, this is kind of what I think a lot of people were expecting is a boxing match between these two teams, and that's exactly what we're getting so far. Granted, like we've said a couple times already, it's still very early on. This could easily start getting out of hand with the way we know both these offenses can be.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, I've seen no sign of that happening anytime soon.
Tom Brady.
And there we go. The GOAT himself, 7-time Super Bowl champ, is on the sideline. He's smiling. He's having a good time. He's scouting out people that he wants to bring to Las Vegas.
Maybe scouting out some models too, Jake.
Oh, I'm sure that he is.
All right, here we go. Indiana. Oh, that defensive line is aggressive, man. That might be a hold right there.
If that's not a hold, I don't know what is. Oh my God.
But
yeah.
I will say this. What you're seeing early on is he's not being able to stay in that pocket clean, and it's forcing him on the run. And unlike Chambliss and Marcel Reed, he can run a little bit better than Julian Sayin, thankfully. But it's not helping his gameplay right now, Jake.
Well, and I think the only reason he can run it a little bit better than Julian Sayin is the fact that he got a haircut and Julian Sayin didn't. So
Possible.
You know,
he kind of runs like a gazelle. Like he's got an interesting stride.
Well, oh yeah, that's one of the most egregious holds I've ever seen in my life.
And listen, I will say this: and he's not happy. So now Indiana's got their first hold tonight. I will say this: sometimes, especially in games like this, a hold is better. Oh, nice! Oh, there he goes! And
breaks a tackle.
And see, that's exactly what you can't do is if you're Miami.
And immediately they make up for it and them some.
And yeah, exactly. And, first Shacker of the night. We'll get Uncle Buck's review after the game. But there we go, early on. Yeah, great read by Mendoza. The linebackers bite on the run. And
just horribly missed tackle right there.
Yeah, bad tackling. And he's off to the right. And that's Omar Cooper Jr. right there.
Yep.
You're probably going to hear his name a lot tonight. And almost another missed tackle.
Almost bad tackling again, and even with him getting lucky right there.
Another 3.
Okay, here we go. Indiana starting to mount something up here. Let's see if they can continue this momentum that they're building up after digging themselves out of a bad holding penalty.
And we've got the one and only Breakspear calling in on my phone. I don't have access to it right now. But if he wants to comment in the chat, he's more than welcome to do so. Shout out Breakspear. Oh, no. And is this going to be a false start? No, Mendoza likes it. No, he's just getting his guys together.
Yeah, he's captain positive, which is the number one trait that I hate about Mendoza. It's just
You gotta like a little optimism.
he's so like, oh, we just love our guys, man. We're so great, you know. He sounds like Morty from Rick and Morty, dude, when he talks. But he is the Heisman winning quarterback, so you gotta love it.
Yeah, and as I was saying earlier, no halftime show. We will be getting a delivery from Domino's, so we're excited to see who our driver is. And here we go, 2nd and 9. Ooh, they almost get to Mendoza. He gets it out quick.
Make a tackle and open.
And look at
field,
that.
they
I mean,
can't. That's Elijah Surratt right there. That's probably one of the toughest players they have on this offense.
it is, and he is a dynamic playmaker. He's one on one. He's hard to tackle, man. And that's the thing. That's why I mentioned the secondaries, right? Because what are they doing? They're getting the ball out early. Ooh, and that could have been a. But that's a good no call. I would agree, no call.
Right.
But in a game like this, it's going to get chippy in the third quarter. You're going to have to be careful if you're Miami down the stretch because they might call something.
Oh yeah.
Good read and a gain of 4. So here we go again. They're just about in field goal range. Is this the first time we've seen a team get across 50 tonight, Jake? I think it is.
I believe that is correct. And you can always tell, oh, and that guy looks like he got hit where the sun don't shine.
Oh,
Easy ball player.
literally.
Take care of what you got.
Yep, got to take care of the goods.
Get you some water, cousin.
Maybe a heating pad.
Yeah. Maybe just pads in general.
Sure. The old cupperoo.
Ooh.
All right, Mendoza back to pass. And again, right now, you got to give the edge to Indiana's secondary versus, oh my gosh. and a
Blow
late
a
hit.
whistle. Somebody. My God.
God. I mean, if I'm number one, I'm thinking, screw it. They're not going to blow it. I'll go hit. Can't blame them.
Well, and you see right here, this is something to keep an eye on.
You see how Miami's out of their zone? They're really not sure what they're doing in that secondary right now.
Right, but what I'm looking at is the way that this defensive line is getting to Mendoza. Just they're barely off time. They're just half a second late.
I wouldn't be surprised if Indiana starts to go to the screen game maybe a little bit in a second. But here's what Mendoza does. They're going to take a deep shot when they have a chance here in a minute. But what do they do best, Jake? They pick you apart, right? When we think about the great offenses with Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, they weren't throwing 30 yards every time.
No.
They were just methodically picking you apart and pissing you off.
Well, they never messed up on the easy stuff. They always did the
got
easy
2
stuff
feet in.
right. Well,
feet in.
he had plenty of
I know, but most guys just say
out of
screw it.
everything that Elijah Surratt has done, that's probably the least impressive thing.
Oh, and just like that, you said it. That's not a fumble, but that's a massive shot to
There you
Mendoza
go.
right there.
And that's huge.
And you can't, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You're going to have to chip these guys. You can't put them one-on-one with the tackle. And obviously, bad read by 65 there and just gets his quarterback lit up. Honestly, if 65 makes the right read there, you probably pick up another first down there.
I mean, potentially, but that's the thing. This defensive line has been getting penetration tonight. It's just they've just made the right read so far.
And that's
there
what
you go.
you can't do.
Yeah.
Turn 5, and they say, we're going to run it on you. That's the biggest FU you can give to a defense, Jake.
Here's the thing: Miami might have some points on the board by now if they had made that decision on a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? That tells you early on, Jake, this team knows, hey, we're physical too, and we're gonna do our best to run the ball as well. We're not gonna shy away what got us here either.
Dude, absolutely.
I mean, he trucked him.
yeah,
That was a bulldoze.
just ran right through him, man.
Yeah, that was brutal. Great pickup. And here we go. 4 minutes and 35 seconds on this drive, Jake.
Yep.
And another great read by Mendoza. And Mendoza's getting slow to get up there.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if he expected to take a shot there from that guy.
It looks like Mendoza's bleeding from his mouth.
But you know what? I think this favors Mendoza because he's like, okay, we know what we're gonna get now. They're gonna do. Oh, that's a cheap shot right there. Maybe a little bit of a flop. But man, you get up underneath that chin pad, that hurts.
Yeah, dude.
That does not feel good.
He's gonna feel that tomorrow morning, regardless. Oh boy.
Ooh, not sure what kind of play that was. So 3rd and about 6 coming up for the Indiana Hoosiers here.
What do you expect to see right here? Do you think they're going to run it again?
No, I think they got to throw it. But I think you got to be smart because if you're Indiana, your defense has been playing good.
Right. They are one of the best teams ever, for this season in
And I
scoring
just
red
want to
zone
point this out
touchdowns.
too. And listen, I picked Miami to beat Ohio State. I picked Miami to beat Ole Miss. I picked Indiana to win tonight. When I think about the offense so far for Miami, and here we go, they're taking a shot to the end zone and almost intercepted. Bad throw by Mendoza. Probably the worst throw we've seen from him in a while, to be honest with you, Jake.
And I'd like to
I
slow
like
us
the
down
play
and
call.
see this again, but
I like the play
I
call.
think this was excellent coverage.
Had his head turned. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Mendoza's got to get that ball outside. If it's inside, the corner's going to have inside leverage. Wide receivers outside. You got to throw that back shoulder. In my opinion, if he throws that back shoulder, you're potentially looking at 6 or a
Yep.
PI.
Absolutely.
So here we go. Nico Radikic. I totally botched that name. I know we're prone to that here. Break the huddle. But either way, he's got to make the kick, and it's through. So Indiana strikes first. They get 3 on the board. Good drive. Took some time off the clock. But I want to mention this, Jake, while I put up the score for Indiana here in the text. I think Indiana had a real good chance to score 6 there, and they couldn't get it done. As much credit as we've given to Mark Fletcher and that run attack on Miami's side, I like what I'm seeing so far from Indiana's rush attack. And we know they have a good rush attack. But again, all we've heard all week, defensive line Miami, they ain't going to do crap. Well, they did pretty good on that drive. Had a couple hits on Mendoza, so give credit to Miami for that. But overall, I liked what Indiana was able to do there, Jake.
Well, it's credit to the running backs for making the right reads in certain situations
Being
because, as much as I understand what you're saying, the defensive line for Miami actually did play really well on that drive. They got tons of penetration. They got to Mendoza multiple times, and even on those run plays where they were gashed, it was because they were gashed because the running backs chose the right reads and made excellent plays. But so far, that defensive line for Miami is pretty much having its way with Indiana's offensive line. Of course, with a couple of exceptions like the 1st and 20 play that started this drive. However, I'll say this. On the flip side of it, Indiana doesn't really have to do, honestly, they don't have to get to Carson Beck very much. I would almost say you don't want to. Just let Carson Beck drop back and make a bunch of, tell him, okay, we're going to make you beat us.
What did I say earlier? This is a few weeks ago, and I forget what game we were calling, Jake. Remember when I kind of compared it to a tennis match, right? If you're Indiana and you can't get pressure, you got to make sure that back end looks good because at that point you're looking at a Federer Nadal matchup where if you're one of those players, you just got to hit it back and forth in hopes that the other person hits it in the net. And I think that's exactly what Indiana's defense is trying to do here. They're trying to force Carson Beck to say, hey, yeah, we may not be able to get to you early on, but you are going to have to force into tight windows because we're going to play disciplined zone coverage. And that's exactly what they've done so far.
Well, the thing about it is, though, is that Miami's had some success moving the ball in certain spots, but they've had success moving the ball when they put it in Mark's hands.
Yeah.
And then
shocking, I know.
As soon as they get into a
good
strange position and start kind of getting to a point where you're like, okay, here they go. They're establishing something here. Then they drop back with Carson. And I'm like, what are you doing? That kills all your momentum right there. There's certain spots where absolutely Carson's going to have to make some throws. No question, no doubt about it. But early on in the first quarter, when you're trying to get things going and get things started,
I agree.
Why? What have been these play calls in these and it's not even 3rd and 5, 3rd and 8. Why?
Here we go. Oh, runs into a wall. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, And we saw this last game too, Jake. If you remember on the Ole Miss Miami game, a lot of people were saying, "Why are you not giving the ball to Fletcher more?" And my reasoning after the game was they got to limit his carries like a pitch clock, right? But in this game, I do agree with you. It's all hands on deck. This is the national championship.
Full send or no send, baby.
You got to give Fletcher at least 30 carries in this game, at least.
At least.
Because if you expect Carson Beck to go out there and throw the ball 40 times, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to lose that game. I
Yeah.
guarantee it.
That's not
Because if he
gonna
throws
go
it 40 times, you can expect one pick.
Yeah.
If you go back and look at his games, when he's had to throw it the most, that's when he's made the most mistakes. And yeah, that's common sense, right? It's like, well, no duh. But it's the reality.
Well, his sweet spot is anywhere between 20 and 25.
I'd say 15 and 20, to be honest with you.
Well, here's the thing:
18,
when he's playing at his best, his
Yeah.
sweet spot is 20 to 25. That gives him plenty of space for him to do what he's got to do and feel good, but also not be making mistakes.
Well, let's look up the box score while we have a second, Jake. Type in the ESPN, and it should come up right there. Hit enter. All right. So we're pulling up the box score while we're on commercial here. All right. So Mendoza, 6 of 9. Hang on. It's loading. Stand by. All right. Carson Beck, 4 completions, 9 yards. Not the greatest start, but hey, it's early. It's early. We're not going to judge it too much. Right now, Fletcher's averaging 4 yards a carry. You got to get that up. Because right now, Kalen Black is averaging 5 yards a carry. And even Mendoza's got a carry of 2 yards. They're out rushing him right now. Yeah, not too much to tell right now from the stat lines, to be honest with you, Jake, but something to keep an eye on as the game progresses for sure.
Oh boy. I'll tell you what though, so far, I know we were talking about discipline for these two teams.
5-1 on first downs, Indiana.
Indiana so far with 2 penalties for 15 yards, Miami
not
with
right.
1 for 10.
That's not right. I'm talking about the possession. They have not. Did they really only possess the game? No way. 48 seconds? Let me refresh it. There's no way. Have they really only possessed it for 48 seconds?
There's no way, right? Because there's only
that's what it's saying.
there's only 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. That doesn't add up right.
No, it's not right. They messed that up. ESPN, get on it.
Unbelievable.
They should fire him.
You're done too.
Mm-hmm. More than a dream. No, it was a dream, and it came true, kind of. But that's neither here nor there. Let's turn it over to our rules expert, Uncle Buck, America's favorite uncle, ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite uncle, Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck, not too many penalties so far, but we talk about discipline a lot, especially in these big-time games. And right now it favors Miami by about 5 yards, so it's early. But real quick, before this game jumps right back in, what's your take real quick?
Yeah, they've missed a couple calls. They had a very favorable spot on the first down. The guy was about a half yard short. So, yeah, they're – you're on mute, I think, Nathan.
All right, we're off mute now. Sorry about that. Thank you, Uncle Buck. Yeah, sorry to cut you off. We almost had our first turnover there. But yeah, go ahead, Uncle Buck.
The other thing is, what kind of pizza y'all getting?
I think we're just going classic pepperoni, keeping it simple tonight.
You bet.
And if anybody's out there listening, chime in. What are you munching on tonight? I'm curious.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite uncle, Uncle Buck.
And there you go. 2 incompletions in a row, 1 a darn near interception. I mean, why? Why are you throwing it like this? What is the thinking? But I can't understand this.
Well, I'll tell you, I think Miami underestimated the secondary. So far, their secondary has played really, really disciplined, and they're saying, hey, we're going to contain back, we're not going to allow them to run, and we're going to force them to throw. We're going to stop. And there we go. First pressure of the game, and down goes back.
Oh, my God.
Wow. The first sack of the game doesn't go to Miami. It goes to Indiana.
And this is just horrendous play calling offensively for Miami. You came out and threw the ball 3 straight times. Again, one nearly a turnover. What in the world are you thinking? You have Mark Fletcher and the number 1 offensive line.
And not to mention the other running backs.
Yeah, all the other. I mean,
Brown?
and then you've got Malachi Tony, who's just a machine. You saw like the second play of the game for Miami was a screen pass to him. Why not get
Bad punt.
Oh my God!
Good roll. Good roll for Miami. All right, so here goes Indiana again. But yeah, to your point, Jake, this was a question mark we had coming into the game as well, right? Which team was going to stick to their identity? We know that regardless of the identity, this Miami defense has freak athletes. We know they're going to be aggressive, right?
Probably a minimum of 3 to 4 first rounders on this Miami defense alone.
And they do have a projected first round offensive tackle as well. So they've got some guys on offense as well. But as you're seeing right here, you almost wonder if Dawson's kind of getting away from that identity, or maybe Carson Beck even is maybe thinking he has to do more this game to win it. A lot of the pressure has shifted to him recently with him playing so well, Jake. And yeah, there you go, 9 rushing yards.
Pathetic.
And here we go. Miami trying to run the ball, trying to rush the edge, and they just can't do it.
Oh, wow.
If you're Miami, you cannot afford to get behind the sticks. Whoa. And if you're if you're Randall right now, shout out Randall. He's loving the game.
And there you go. I mean, it's just another example of Miami getting really good penetration back there. Pause. And
That's true.
Making a huge tackle for loss. I mean,
You're not going to beat them on the edge. They have too much lateral speed.
no.
And that should be very evident. You can't pull a tackle and expect to get it out. They're too quick, man.
Yeah, dude.
So another run, and it gets stuffed.
Oh boy.
Don't know why Breakspear continues to try to call me. But we'll get to him. Maybe he's delivering us pizza tonight. Okay. He did work at Pizza Hut at one time.
Unbelievable.
And Sopranos.
Yep. I remember when our buddy Breakspear had his own little YouTube channel when he started working at the Dunkin' Donuts. It lasted for one video.
Whoa! Gee.
But boy, was it funny.
Sure.
I don't even think it's still up anymore.
Probably not. But our video of him in a Speedo is, and maybe that should be our halftime show.
I don't think it should be.
All right, screenplay. That's
Okay.
exactly what I wanted Indiana to do, but just awful blocking.
Yeah,
But, I
dude.
mean, you get behind the sticks early on with that outside counter, or excuse me, outside run, and that's the end of the first quarter. So I just sent a password reset to my email so we can order from Domino's while we have a second here. Just got the password changed. We're going to change that up. Let us know what you're eating tonight. Is it Domino's? Is it hot wings? Is it both? Is it maybe some home cooking? Maybe some soup? It's a cold night here in the state of Georgia. Unlike out there in Miami, I don't know what the temperature is, but I'm sure.
If you're eating soup, don't tell us because I'm going to roast you because that's just terrible. You're watching the national title game. You're an American and you're eating soup. Eat something better than that.
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do agree. But soup's good. I had some baked potato soup today.
Yeah, not in this situation. Don't
Shout-
be eating soup right now.
Shout
Eat something. Eat something good, man.
Bless you.
You see that? I'm allergic to even the idea of eating soup while watching a national championship game.
And this is a little contrary to their standard at Domino's, but I just made my password, and I won't tell you the whole password, but part of it had to do with eating fresh.
Unbelievable.
So we're gonna sign in here in just a second, and we're gonna figure out pretty quickly who our delivery guy is, and I'm pretty excited for this, Jake. Gotta be honest with you. There's one thing I get pumped up for. It's Domino's, baby.
Well, that's excellent because we're going to have some.
I need to type in my address. So give me a second. But Jake, go ahead. Tell them what kind of pizza toppings you like, or tell them what you saw in that first quarter. What? Let me hand it over to you on this one. What was your biggest takeaway from the first quarter there for both teams?
Indiana actually able to move the ball and put points on the board. And in a game like this, typically you hear a lot of people say, hey, you're not going to beat a team of this caliber kicking field goals. You got to score touchdowns. But in this game, like we've talked about a bunch, this is going to be a boxing match. It has been so far. I believe it will continue to be. And in a boxing match type of football game, especially here in the national championship, the fact that they were able to go down there and strike first and put points on the board. Keep in mind, by the way, Miami took the ball first.
Yeah, that's true. They did.
So for you as the Hoosiers to then go put the first points on the board, given that fact, knowing you get the ball at the second half too, as we start the second quarter here in just a moment, that's a huge win.
Yeah, it is.
That's a huge,
massive win.
I mean, that's a little bit of a, you got to figure that's at the very least a 6-point swing, especially when you consider, like we pointed out earlier, Indiana to set up that field goal, ran it on a 3rd and 5 and converted that third down, it being one of the only third downs that's been converted for either team so far tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier on, that drive before that Miami had, they also had a 3rd and 5 in which they elected to put the ball in Carson Beck's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Incomplete. They punt.
Yeah, he looked bad. I'm not going to lie, Jake. He looked bad.
So here we go now.
And I just got rewards. I got a free drink. Woo! And I'll be happy to say, very special person watching this stream right now, I hope. I did not get caffeine. I got a Sprite. So we got work in the morning. Got to keep it light.
Oh, God.
And here goes Tony on the return, and he slips. No, he was down.
Oh, boy.
Why have they not whistled it down? He was obviously down. I mean, if he's not down, then he pulled a Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson does that like forward lean with his toes.
Yeah.
He's doing some Michael Jackson type stuff. He was able to stay up right here. Let's see.
So what happened here?
No, he's down.
Yeah, that's down.
I was about to say that would be impressive. All right, so we got a Sprite, and then let's look at the deals and see what kind of pizzas we can get. But go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, man. I mean, Miami, you got an opportunity right here. You've got to go down and at the very least tie this game up, because if you don't, I have a feeling that Indiana's going to march down and start to pour on.
Yep.
This game could very easily be 10-0. You've got to make it at the very least 3-3.
I agree.
And I think that starts with stopping the stupidity. Put the ball in Mark Fletcher's hands and don't take it out.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. It's if you continue to do that and you stick to that as your game plan, eventually you will have situations where you can reliably ask Carson Beck to do what he does.
Yep. Agreed.
But then you do this right here, and that goes nowhere. So I guarantee you what we're going to see in response now is 2 straight passing plays. 2nd and 9. Oh, brother. Indiana, though, starting to tighten up.
They are, and their secondaries look good. So it's like we said at the beginning of the game, it's really going to come down to Beck. But do you see how fast they are to the ball, man?
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's a pivotal 3rd down for Dawson, for Shannon Dawson.
Yep.
You got to run the ball here, Jake. I'm sorry, but you got to give it to your best player. It's either got to be a play to Malachi, Tony. Look how big that guy is, 6'9". Good gosh, he towers over everyone.
You got to understand, Kurt Signetti is the coach on the other end.
Yeah,
you are not going to outsmart him here.
You're not going to get cute. So you got to play ball. And
oh, brother.
Wow.
That went nowhere.
Wow. Well, listen, Shannon Dawson, listened to us, and it did not look at him. He's like, Dad gummy. And Carson Beck, not happy either. Wow.
Unbelievable. Indiana comes up with a huge 3rd and 2 stop right there. And Miami staring down the barrel of a shotgun right now, because they're looking, this could very easily turn into 10-0 here very shortly.
Well, what did I say at the beginning, Jake? This is, in my opinion, if someone asked me for my honest opinion on this game, it was going to look very similar to the Indiana-Ohio State game.
Oh, yeah.
2 physical fronts that were going to go at it, and it was going to come down to who makes one better play. And right now, it's Indiana.
Yep.
They can beat you 13-10. Heck, they might be able to beat you 3-0 tonight. We don't know.
Now that would be Ugh, that would just suck.
I'm just saying. That's the type of team they are.
I'd like to see a little bit more excitement than a
I
3
agree.
nothing national title
I agree.
game. However, you're absolutely right. Indiana's perfectly fine with winning the game that way. Oh boy.
Not good.
I think if you're Miami, what I've seen so far is that you're going to have to come away with a turnover of some kind. You're going to have to force a mistake by this Indiana offense if you're going to want to win this game. And, I mean, keep in mind, too, that is a huge reason how they beat Ohio State with that incredible pick six.
Yeah.
I mean, still was a 10-point game, so don't get it twisted. And we know the way that Miami plays, especially offensively. It doesn't, I mean, the scoreboard doesn't always indicate just how much they go in there and beat a team.
I hate when it asks me to round up for a donation because I have to. Otherwise, I'm going to feel like an a-hole.
Feel like an a-hole. Don't round up.
No, I rounded up.
Oh,
For the Make-A-Wish.
unbelievable.
Had to do it.
Well, right now, Nate, I got to tell you, I'm feeling pretty good that I did not make my bet. Still a lot of game left, so holding out hope, holding out for a hero. But, oh man, I'm happy that I still have $500 that I did not put down.
Yeah, that's a big chunk.
Woo, brother.
If Marley's watching. And ladies and gentlemen, our pizza has been ordered.
Genius.
I did 2-topping pizza for $6.99. So we got pepperoni, bell pepper, and pepperoni mushroom. Hope you're okay with that, Jake. Didn't even consult with my co-host. We just made it happen. And no word from Jake, but
Well, I
You cool?
figured, I mean, it's pizza, bro. It's hard to mess it up.
Figure, and we got a Sprite, 20-ounce Sprite for free. Thanks to my rewards and thanks to BKL, we can order more pizza now.
Let's go, dude.
So I really appreciate you, BKL. Just want you to know every single penny from your fund of this show will go to either Children's Miracle Network, a great organization that we give to, gave $50 last month. Not to brag, but it's a near and dear to my heart. So we'll be raising money for that. And we'll also be buying pizza for the crew. So just know, either way, it goes to a good cause.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, once I will say this, and I haven't consulted with the crew yet, but I do own 100% of this company now. Once we do start making more money after 1,000 subs, we will be giving 5% of all profit to Children's Miracle Network.
Genius.
So here we go. And that's 5% of net profit too, by the way. All those phony balonies out there say, "Oh, we'll give $1." No, you won't. You give a cent. BS. We give 5%. So
And right there, with a quick out to Elijah Surratt, you just see a great example of what this Indiana offense has been able to do so far that on the flip side, Miami has not been able to do, which is quick plays that establish a little bit of rhythm for your quarterback.
Oh, good defense though.
There you go.
And that's been the matchup of the night. Number 29 for, I think his last name is Frederic, something like that. I should really know the names of these players for a national championship game. I might have gotten away with a little hold, but you gotta like the no call. Let's bring in a rules expert there on this one. Uncle Buck, good no call or should have been pass interference?
Well, yeah, they haven't been calling it all night. They're letting them play, so that was a good no call. If you're going to call them, they should have started like 10 plays ago. It's happening on every pass play.
Oh, and a missed tackle there. Don't know what 37's doing. Almost loses the ball. And he's still fighting. Oh my gosh. It's taking 4 defenders to take him down. And now they're talking crap. I don't know why. Because they look like a bunch of wimps out there trying to tackle him. Ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite Uncle Buck. Appreciate it.
Wait,
It's got one more thing.
You want a stat of the day?
Go ahead.
Oh,
I heard pregame that during the last 9 natties, that the first team that scored won the game. So
The field goal or point or touchdown?
point. First team that scored won the game. The last 9 natties.
Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, rules expert and now historical expert for college football, America's favorite Uncle Buck. And another first down for
Wow.
Indiana. And listen, if Indiana can put together a couple drives here, Jake, with 7 minutes.
Yeah, man. I mean, this could very easily turn into 10-0 after, a good 5, 6, 7,
What?
8,
What?
9.
What?
Maybe not 9.
What?
Maybe more like 5 or 6 minute drive here.
Sure.
And I mean, 10. But look at that right there. That tells you everything you need to know. 7 first downs for Indiana
That's bad.
versus 1 for Miami. I
That's
mean,
bad.
my God, dude.
Ooh, the hole was filled quickly
Yeah.
by number 31 on the tackle, Himby.
Woo.
I saw the hole too, Himby. I saw it.
Oh, brother.
And man, it closed quickly.
Oh, man.
Look at Mendoza run. Oh my gosh. He's taking some shots, man.
And I think what they're showing here is that this is nothing new for Fernando Mendoza. He's been taking shots all year, and
I
gotten up.
honestly think it helps him. I think it wakes him up.
It
I don't
kind of
think
gets
it's
him in the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It kind of like, okay, all right, let's do this.
Oh, Mendoza right there saving what could have been a bad snap.
Yeah, and that's what you expect out of a Heisman quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to make every play look incredible, even when it's the worst play. So here we go, 3rd and long for Indiana. And this has been their biggest difficulty for Miami. Can they get to Mendoza? And on top of that, can they stop him? And they did.
Wow.
But there's an interference call.
Oh, boy.
Let's bring in America's favorite uncle, ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Buck. I know we need to see a replay first, but just quickly, what do you see there?
Well, he basically put his hand on his shoulder pad and lifted himself up. Watch this. He holds him down, pushes him back. Yeah, that was pretty egregious.
Jake?
I mean, it's hard to argue with our rules expert.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite uncle, Uncle Buck. Thank you, Uncle Buck. So there you have it, Jake. Good call. And so now we're starting to see some pass interference calls. Listen, we've seen Miami playing these receivers tight. So you wonder if that. Oh no!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Unbelievable.
Jeez.
Number
99
99
has been wrecking
what a
havoc.
monstrous play by number 9. Wow. He held him back there with one arm.
Wow. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button.
Whoa.
Really appreciate all the support so far. But yeah, that was not good for Indiana's
Oh,
run.
man.
Coogan's got to step it up.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 14.
Oh, almost a bad snap there. You got to give credit to Indiana. They're sticking with the run game.
Right.
They're keeping them honest. And I'm surprised Miami hasn't done that more. Even if it doesn't work, I think some teams often shy away from it because it doesn't work. Indiana, on the other hand, says, you know what? We might not pick up yards here. We might get a loss, but we've got to keep them honest.
Well, it's almost as if Indiana is sticking to Miami's offensive identity better than Miami is.
Yeah.
And here we go, 3rd and 12.
I'm telling you this right now. If Mendoza comes up with a first down.
Ugh, look out.
Mm-hmm. Do we have our first timeout? Someone called timeout. We don't have any audio. I think it is a timeout. Yep. Indiana's first
Indiana
timeout.
calls a timeout here.
All right, so we got a commercial break, but here we go, Jake. Another decent drive for Indiana right now. What yard line are they on? Are they in field goal range yet or no? I didn't see. Let's see here. Where are they at? Stand by.
Let's see here.
No. They're not in field goal range yet.
They're just past the 50.
Oh, so they kind of are.
You think they're going to kick a field goal from right there?
No, but I'm saying it's 3rd and 12, so you could run the ball, pick up a few more yards, and kick a field goal if you wanted to.
Even that would still be a long field goal.
Oh, it's definitely a long field goal, but I mean, come on, you're a kicker at Indiana. You got to make those kicks, right? Or at least have the range for it.
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, we saw what Mevis did last night. That was awesome. All right. Who's delivering? Oh, they're making our pizza. We'll be here between 9:01 and 9:16, so that'll be perfect.
Genius.
Right at halftime. See, this is how we do it, Jake. Listen, we're professionals here at Break the Huddle. We know what we're doing. This is not our first rodeo.
Well, you're absolutely right, Nate. The only thing I'll say about that is, you know what the cowboy said at his second rodeo?
What do you say, Jake?
This ain't my first rodeo.
Yeah. Woo! Got to be honest with you. We're about halfway through the second quarter. Carson back 3 of 7, Jake, 16 yards.
Yeah, I mean, but again, I don't even necessarily put that on his shoulders. It's been great defense on the part of Indiana, and just I think it's been bad play calling to have him even throw for 7 attempts at this point.
Agreed.
Why?
Well, you've only given the ball to Mark Fletcher and Charmar Brown a total of 6 times.
That's just terrible.
You take away the sack, you've only got 17 yards. 17 yards of rushing right now.
Unbelievable.
And you're supposed to have the best offensive line in the country. By the way, Carson Beck's almost thrown a couple picks, too.
Right. And again, I mean, it's hard for me to put all the blame on him only because he should never have been dropping back in the first place.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. But that's just where we're at. Maribal, Cristobal, 2 teammates of Fernando Mendoza's dad back in the day. Pretty cool storyline right there if you haven't checked it out already on ESPN. I hate plugging ESPN because they're a bunch of jokes, but we won't get too far into that. They should get a free play. So, Jake.
Okay.
Now, and a huge hit on Mendoza as well.
Yep. Oh, boy. Yep.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 8, question mark?
Should be about
now. If you pick up a few yards, looking even better for field goal range.
That's for sure.
But again, what do we talk about, Jake? Discipline. Mm-hmm. You cannot have those. You got to watch the ball.
Well,
Jake, you got to watch the
discipline,
ball.
Not just from anybody,
Look
but from
that.
one of your big stars too. Like that ain't no good.
Mendoza's getting nailed back there. Pause.
Easy.
But he's taking some shots.
Pause.
He's taking some hits. There we go. That's better, right? And there they go. And there they go even farther.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. And just like that, 3rd and 5, Indiana says, F you. We're going to run it for 15.
Yeah.
Wow, Jake.
And the gashing has begun.
Wow. Listen, I know it's early on, but I said, who's going to be the more physical team in this one? So far, yeah, Mendoza's taking some hits. But right now, you got to give the edge to Indiana.
Oh, yeah. But again, I go back to what I was saying before. And right there, following that huge run up with a screen pass, that gets a couple.
Tackling.
Like, Indiana's doing a better job of playing like Miami than Miami is. I mean, this is exactly what we expected to see on the other side. And yet, Indiana, here they are doing exactly what they need to do in order to not only be in this game, but to go up by 2 scores here, potentially.
And I want to give credit to Indiana because they haven't been on national TV much until the playoff. And when they were, everyone's like, well, it's Penn State. Well, they haven't seen a defense like ours. Well, listen, they just put up 6 right there, baby.
Yeah. Wow.
Defense, my ass.
And Charlie Becker. I mean, wow.
Pardon my French. And he's an unsung hero. He's their 4th-string wide receiver, Jake. He's your Edelman. He's your Amendola.
He's turned into their number 1 guy.
Did he step out? Yes, he did.
Oh, boy.
But they still picked up the first down, Jake.
Absolutely.
And look at him driving for yards. This is a big goal line stance right here if you're the Miami defense, because if Indiana gets up by 10, what does that mean, Jake?
It means you're in big trouble. It means all of a sudden that, I mean, given the play calling we've seen so far when you weren't down, what makes you think that they're going to do what they should do?
It means Carson Beck's going to have to throw the ball more.
Right. it means
We still don't know who our
Oh.
delivery guy is, but when we do, we will let you know. We got to think they're watching Break the Huddle too. Shout out to our local Domino's. Big fans of the show. Might even get the pizza delivery guy on camera.
we will not.
We'll see. If we get a $10 donation from BKL, we will get the Domino's delivery guy on camera. BKL, make it happen. $10 donation, we get Domino's on the camera, baby.
And I'm not sure exactly what's taken so long here. I think he pretty clearly steps out of bounds.
Let's bring in our rules expert. I think he's there. Gonna see if he's still there. America's favorite Uncle Buck, you there? All right, he's there.
Right here.
Pretty obvious that he was not in.
Yeah, but I would like to make a comment. Now that they called a PI on Miami, you might see the same thing on the other side now. So now you're going to start seeing makeup calls. So you might want to play tight, but don't hold if you're a defensive back.
Well, we've seen them make holding calls already on Indiana, so it's very evident. I think they've called it pretty fair thus far. I think if it's really egregious, they've called it. If it's on the fence, they don't call it. Ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite Uncle Buck. Appreciate it. All right, Jake. So here we go. And he gets stuffed, but the second push. Look at this. Look at this. Santa Maria picks up an extra yard. Listen, Jake, if there's one thing I love about football, I love when a running back gets into a pile like that and you got both defense and offensive line trying to push. It's like a tug of war.
Oh, brother.
I love it. And we love the band too, Jake. We love the band, we love the dancers, we love the pageantry in the game of college football. Second and goal coming up for Indiana right here. Got to think at some point, maybe Mendoza gets a chance to run it here, Jake.
I mean, I could very well see that. Oh, almost didn't have to.
Wow. What, and Jake, if they're down here, you're picking up yards, but you know within a yard or two, this Miami defensive line is going to bulk up. They're going to pinch. What are you calling here? But you have a limited field, and the last thing you want is for the line to penetrate and cause Mendoza to throw it out of bounds here.
I think you take Mendoza, you take Elijah Surratt, and you get him out on a bootleg right here.
All right, here we go. Lateral speed has been no issue for, oh no, now what? Who called a timeout? Oh, so there we go. Miami's first. I gotta be honest with you, Jake. If I'm Mendoza, why not hurry up to the line and try to draw him off?
Why would you do that?
They did it once.
Why would you do that here when you're third and goal on like the 2?
Well, that's also true. I agree, because you don't want the offensive line to, yeah, you're good. I agree with that. I take back my statement.
That would provide zero benefit to you.
Agreed. And there's Bevo, beautiful mascot of Texas Longhorns. A lot of beef in that Longhorn, Jake. And we love Longhorn Steakhouse. Not an official sponsor yet, but we should take a moment to let them know, hey, we love your steaks. We love your atmosphere. And Jake loves the birthday wishes. Jake loves when birthdays get celebrated at Longhorns and he can let out a big woo.
And we do every time. We do it, and we do it well. And we do it loud and proud so that the birthday man or woman can hear us.
And we also love Chili's. Chili's was home to us for a long time, and we might even do a live show there next year.
We will not.
But if we do, just expect maybe some domestic issues like we've seen in the past times at Chili's.
Oh, boy.
Seen a couple people cheating, seen a father yell at his kid. We've seen it all.
We've seen too much.
One time I thought Jake was actually going to step in.
Some people just don't know how to keep personal problems personal, you know?
It's Chili's. It's a family home.
It should not be, but... Oh, brother. But you know what? I mean, it wouldn't have the kind of charm that it does if you didn't have situations like that take place nearly every visit.
Yeah.
And boy, do they, and that's why we love it so much. And we love Longhorns because we also get such a great experience out of that. But
A
that's
little
kind of
different. A little different. A little bit
different,
upscale.
well, very different clientele, I'll say that. um, different neighborhoods go to those two restaurants, you know. Um, and that's all we'll say about that.
Oh man.
But it really lends to our experiences there. Now,
Just want to say this real quick about Chili's too, Jake, while I have a second on commercial. I almost got Chili's Air Force Ones. I loved Chili's so much. I almost spent $300 on some Chili's Air Force Ones just so that way I could wear them once a week, every Wednesday to Chili's with you. Safe to say my financial decision was smart. I did not get them.
and switching back to this game here, ESPN showing a stat right now that Indiana's on their 14th play of this drive. Guess how many plays Miami has ran offensively in total for the entire game?
Oh, a lot.
14.
Yeah.
So Indiana on this one drive has as many plays as Miami does for the whole game.
And touchdown!
Oh!
With their third string running back.
Unbelievable!
Wow. And you almost wonder, Jake, did they put him in for Miami to think, okay, this is the third string, maybe they don't run it here?
I mean,
Oh, that's a tight end.
Yeah,
Excuse
dude.
me. My sincerest of apologies. How could I be so naive?
14 plays, 85 yards,
Now
6 minutes, and
Wachowski.
44 seconds.
Riley Nowakowski gets the first touchdown in the 2026 National Championship game. Jake, safe to say, I don't think many people expected that to happen.
First of all, I think if you had taken a bet that Riley Nowakowski was going to get the first touchdown of the national title game this year, you would have just won a lot of money if you somehow took that bet. Now, I think you would have won a lot of money because I don't think anyone in America took that bet.
Yeah. Taking a long time to make our pizza tonight, Jake. Not sure what the holdup is at Domino's. The time keeps getting pushed back. We might get pizza in the fourth.
Oh, boy. Well, you win some, you lose some. Who knows? Our friends over at Domino's, there might be a fight in the kitchen right now, as there is almost every other night. We love them over there, and we know they love us over here at Break the Huddle, but sometimes, brothers fight. And that's probably what's going on in that Domino's kitchen right now, if I had to take a guess.
Maybe a little dough, maybe a little.
Oh, there's dough being thrown around. There's sauce everywhere. There's probably some words
Maybe
being
even some
exchanged.
Yeah, maybe even some mozzarella cheese.
Ooh.
Maybe some jalapeno.
Well, I was just about to say I doubt that they've broken out the toppings yet. It is a Monday night. They usually save those for the weekend.
I do want to say this real quick, Jake. Well, the kickoff just went into the end zone as Beck takes the field again. If you're Miami, you've got to score here. And I don't mean like a field goal. You got to score a touchdown.
Yeah,
this is the drive of the game. I'm sorry. If Miami doesn't score on this drive, not looking good.
Nope.
In my opinion.
Not looking good at all, especially when you consider the fact, as we've mentioned once before, Indiana gets the ball to start the second half, folks. So this is not going to be a good look if you fizzle out on this drive here. You got to go down and at least make this a one-possession game. Oh,
And they hand it off to Fletcher. But
finally.
and picks up a good yards. But here's the deal, Jake. You give up one more score, you can't do this.
Right.
Because then time's against you. The clock's against you. Right now, just for here we go. Jake, you said you wanted chippiness from Indiana. There
Absolutely. There's a little bit of back and forth there. That guy getting a little heated. We love to see it.
And we know at the bottom of the pile, Jake, anything can happen. A little squeezing, a little poking, whatever. It's not pretty down there. And,
Yes.
whatever happened down there was not good. I have not seen Michael Irvin tonight, Jake.
I haven't either.
Did he make it?
I believe he has made it. They just haven't shown him yet.
Where's he run? Is he running? Is he? He's got to be. He's got to probably be in Jacksonville right
There's
now.
a chance that he may still be en route to the game, as he did say multiple times in the week leading up to this game that he was going to run all the way to the national title game at Hard Rock Stadium from New York City. Now, whether or not he actually did that, I highly doubt. I believe he is there right now. The broadcast just has not elected to show him on the sideline yet. So
He barely gets tripped up there, Mark Fletcher, and that brings up a short. Oh, he was at the coin toss. We must have missed that, Jake. So he did make it.
oh, well, then there you go.
When we were talking about it, and they stopped him.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Hey, Miami, where's your number one offensive line? Hey, Miami, why is Indiana's defense making you look weak? And thank you, Jake. He has just announced to me that I need to update the score. But seriously, Jake, what do we hear all week? This Miami defensive line, this Miami defensive line. And they played good. I'm not here discrediting them.
Well, yeah, I
But
would
by
start. I would start
goodness.
out your little tangent here with something other than the one thing that's gone well for Miami this night.
By goodness. And they're going for it. And Kirk Snetty's going to call timeout. Or is he? And
Oh,
that's going to be close.
that's gonna be very
That's gonna
close.
be really, really close.
Oh
Let's
my
bring in our
God.
rules expert, Uncle Buck. Wow, Jake, if they don't get this,
That is huge.
first down. Oh
Okay.
my gosh. And he's saying BS. You know there's going to be a review on this one, Jake, and I think that's a good time to bring in our
Well,
rules expert. ladies and
There
gentlemen,
absolutely
Uncle
should
Buck.
be.
Uncle Buck, what are you seeing on this one? Is he short? Oh,
No, he's over.
I
he's
don't
over.
know. Man, he is
He's
a weird
over.
dude.
I didn't need a replay.
All right.
Did not
Thank you,
need a
Buck.
replay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Buck. Carson Beck, go deep, man. Got him.
Oh,
And just like that, Carson Beck finds the soft zone, and this is exactly what we said needed to happen.
and this may be the spark that this Miami offense needed, is to just get one huge momentum swinging play to go their way, like a fourth down conversion that was really, really close. And now Carson Beck making an excellent throw downfield to put them in field goal range at the very least.
And it all starts with a play action, Jake.
Yeah.
7 on the defense, gets out of line, undisciplined, uncharacteristic of this Indiana defense, and Miami makes them pay. And listen, give credit to Miami because they set it up and they capitalized. 1st and 10 Miami with 2:43 to go.
Watch Malachi Tony. There you go.
Yep, screen, but it gets stuffed. Nice play by the D line. Listen, you hold Malachi to 2 yards on a screenplay,
Yep.
you're doing something right.
Right. But what I notice about that is good job of at least attempting to get the ball in your playmaker's hands. Also, good job of stay ahead.
Yeah,
Stay
ahead of the
ahead.
chains.
Stay on schedule.
Yeah, I agree. And give Carson Beck short completions. You don't want to just let him air it out
Right.
all of a sudden, right? One good play doesn't mean, okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
You got to settle it down.
Easy.
So here we go, 2nd and 8. And it looks like Miami is going to call another timeout. Oh, no, 2-minute warning. Sorry.
Yep.
Listen, Mario Cristobal understands what's at stake on this drive. He knows. He's not stupid.
Right. I mean, he just proved that by making that fourth down call.
That was gutsy, man.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't get that second push, we could be looking at a completely different ball game right now, Jake.
We'd be looking at a ball game that we probably wouldn't want to keep watching at some point.
Sure.
But luckily, that's not how that turned out. And here we go, you know?
Don't know what's going on with our pizza. They're still making it. Probably burnt by now, Jake.
Oh, God.
It's been in the oven for about 30 minutes.
Yep. Perhaps we should call up there and see what's going on.
What should we call it?
we hear some nonsense in the background.
We'll call you right back. Ladies and gentlemen, Domino's.
They're gonna say, Hey guys at Break the Huddle, we really apologize, but we're gonna have to call you right back. We've
I
got a
do
bit of a
wonder if we can get
situation.
them on the line.
We should not do that.
I love Domino's, man.
Oh, brother.
I don't know how our time has moved up by a minute. It's still in the oven. And keep in mind, Jake, they still have to get out when it comes out of the oven. They have to check it. They have to inspect it.
It could be. It looks like the estimated delivery time is any minute now. But on the tracker, it still says that they're making it. So perhaps one of those two is right or wrong.
We should call them.
We know. Oh God.
Jake, why don't you reach into that pocket right there in that book bag and hand me my phone?
I don't think we should do that, brother. Oh man.
I'm gonna knock at the door.
Do 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 do.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Jake. I don't even know if they have my number.
Oh no. Well, I'll tell you what. Like I've said already, I am pretty glad that I'm able to just sit back and enjoy this game right now for what it is.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
Yeah, dude.
We coming into this game, you knew both teams were gonna be physical,
Right.
and it has proved itself. And on top of that, outside of that, we had no clue what the score was going to be. I mean, if anyone tells you they knew this was going to happen, they don't.
Well, I'll tell you what I absolutely knew was not going to happen. This was not going to be a repeat of Indiana's previous two
No.
playoff games.
No, and I said the Indiana-Ohio State game would be probably more like it. And
yes.
lo and behold, that's what we're getting.
Right.
But Carson Beck's got to finish right here. And Mark Fletcher gets stuffed. I cannot get out of my head how much he looks like Derrick Henry. I really can't, Jake.
Both when he runs and just looking at him, you know?
And Tina said in the chat, quote, keep him under control, Weatherman.
You
We
got
will
it.
not put it up on the screen unless you give a super chat, Tina. So give that $5 donation. We'll get it up on the screen.
Oh my God.
10% going to Miracle. So about 5 cents.
Unbelievable.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. So it brings up fourth.
Brings up fourth down right here.
Do you take the points, Jake? Because if you don't get it right here, and Indiana, keep in mind, Indiana gets the ball back. So if you call a fourth down play right here, you've got to make sure that this is your best play call.
If I was a coach, I would take the clock down and I would kick the field goal.
And it looks like that's what he's going to do, Jake. Maybe try to draw him off sides.
Yeah, especially with the fact, like you said, that Indiana's getting the ball back, start out the second half. You got to put some points on the board. You cannot go and just lay an egg in one total half of the national title game. Not against Indiana.
Well, Jake, I don't have any eyes on our tracker now. So, not good.
Oh, boy.
Can you go in and get my phone?
Sure enough.
I'm gonna type in the number on here and just see if I can at least track it. My work may ask me, why is there a Domino's tracker on your phone? And I'm gonna reply, listen, that's none of your business.
I do what I want. Gosh.
Well, no, not necessarily. I adhere to. I think that's the right word. I don't.
You heed to, or
Adhere.
you adhere?
Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna have to put in my resignation letter. Here we go. Carter Davis, a hero at first Ole Miss, and perfect.
Boom. Oh, no.
He missed it. He missed it. I spoke too soon. Santa Maria. And if you're Miami, Jake, there's still 2 timeouts and 33 seconds. You best believe Indiana's going to get another field goal if they can. Oh, Carter. Enter the portal, baby. Just pushed it, man. I thought it looked good. I really did.
It looked real good for a second there, and then
Doink.
nope.
How often have we seen lately field goals doink off the post, Jake?
Oh, brother.
Carson Beck's pissed. He's about to revert into old Georgia 2024 where he thinks he has to do too much, and that's not a good recipe for Miami, Jake.
No, it is not.
And in the words of Mamma Mia, there was something in the air tonight. The stars were bright. Fernando. There's something in the air tonight, Jake, and right now it is going all Indiana's way.
Yep. Something to keep in mind, though, this is still a 10. It is still, the score is still only 10-0.
It is.
This game is by no means over.
No.
But if it continues the way that we're seeing,
I'm out.
ooh boy.
And our pizza might be here, but I haven't gotten a phone call yet. So that's something to keep in mind. We're gonna put the tracker on this phone. This is why we need more equipment over the off season. And thanks to BKL and his generous donations, we will be buying.
And Kurt Signetti is currently cussing out the refs.
Good.
Oh, brother.
All right. Well, Jake, it's I'm not sending to my phone. I don't know if I punched in the wrong number. I hope I didn't, because it's going to go to someone else. No, that's the right number.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
In 3 seconds, I'm going to have to check the regular camera. We're going to have to see where our order's at. There was something in the air tonight, but it's not our pizza yet, Jake.
Unbelievable.
All right, Jake, 3 seconds. What are you doing here? Hail Mary? I don't think you have enough time with this defensive line. I don't think that's a good idea. I think that could turn into an SEC title game, Georgia versus Texas, just a year ago.
Well,
you do not need Mendoza tearing his UCL right here.
Yeah. You know, something I think I would just go into the next half, man.
They're going Hail Mary.
Not gonna do it.
Prayer and oh my God, I thought he caught that.
Wow. For a second, I thought Charlie Becker came down with it, dude.
If anyone can, it's him.
Wow.
Smart by Mendoza there, because you often see Hail Marys get thrown in the middle of the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
He put it right where, okay, they can catch it on the edge, or it's going to be an incomplete pass. Wow.
Well,
Thomas caught it.
There you go.
Molly McGrath with Mario Cristobal. Wish we had Ashley as our sideline person right now. As soon as we get some more donations.
Golly. Miami's 0 for 6 on third down, dude.
That's another key stat to keep an eye on, Jake. That's not good.
God, that is freaking terrible.
Here, I'm going to pull up the box score. Jake, go ahead and let the viewers know the box score. Give them the rundown. And then when you give them the box score, they can go to team stats afterwards and let them know what's going on. But I'm going to get up and see where our pizza's at because this is ridiculous. It's 9:16 and we have no phone call.
Oh, brother.
But yeah, Jake, 0 for 6, not good.
Look, dude, I mean, that's the number one thing that sticks out to me immediately. Indiana 4 for 7 on third down. Miami 0 for 6. That's just freaking garbage. Total yards for Miami 69, nice. 169 for Indiana, super nice.
Shout out Breaksbury's tuning in.
Oh, brother. Dude, I just... and there you go. What have you talked about all the time for Miami? Big Nate.
What's that?
Penalties, man.
Yep.
3 penalties for total of 26 yards.
Well, look at time of possession, too.
And, oh, God, I mean, that's even worse, man.
Continues to spread and gets further and further apart.
So for reference, ladies and gentlemen, what we're speaking about is the fact that Indiana's total time of possession is 18 minutes and 9 seconds, whereas Miami's is only 11:51. Not what you want to see if you're a Miami Hurricane. You have succeeded all throughout this year, and especially in this playoff, when you win the time of possession battle. Right now, you're losing it and losing it in a major way. And you're committing more costly penalties, and you can't convert on third down. The fact that this game is only 10-0 though, and it's been this bad offensively for Miami is a freaking miracle. I mean, I will say though, this is what you can expect in a tight knit game with Indiana when you don't turn the ball over like 4 times in the first half. Oregon. But yeah, man. I mean, good lord. Fernando Mendoza, 12 of 17 for 116 yards. Playing pretty well. Doing exactly what.
Robert has left the store.
Woo!
Shout out Robert, probably one of the best delivery guys in all of America when it comes to Domino's Pizza.
All of America.
And if he is a football fan, I will tell him to tune in. We will be giving him a shout out. So he's left the store. I don't know where he's currently at. He's dropping off another order, Jake. Not good.
Well, when he gets here, can we ask him what in the hell's going on in the kitchen over there?
Yes, we will. I'll say, Robert, what the heck, man? It's taking so longer there, huh?
Yeah, man.
He's got dough on his shirt.
He's gonna be like, dude.
All the flour on his shirt.
He's gonna be like, dude, you don't even want to know.
And I'm gonna say, no, I want to know, and I want to know now. Took 37 minutes to get my pizza, Robert. 37.
It should be free.
Should be free. At least $5 discount. Crying out loud. How close is the camera now? Oh, it's not even on. Come on, Robert. Jeez, please. What are we doing, people? All right, the camera should be live again. Well, Robert is making his way here. I'm going to need Jake's help to carry because we did order both items this time. And yeah, but Jake, man, when you look back at this first half, Indiana dominated in all phases. Third down, time of possession, penalties. Hell, even rushing.
Yeah,
The
man.
one stat where we thought, okay, maybe Miami can lead in this stat, right?
Right.
I mean, you look at the passing. Good Lord. 49 yards for Beck. I mean, listen, it's a 4-quarter game, and to your point, it's not over yet.
I see only 9 carries in one entire half from Mark Fletcher.
26 yards and a half.
I see a huge problem. I see the problem, you know?
Well, look at Indiana. Kalen Black is averaging 6.1 yards a carry right now, Jake. That's the story of the game.
The story of right now, though, is what's going on with the halftime report?
They said Marcus Freeman was going to be a guest.
Well,
They did
who's
agree.
who's missing?
Pat McAfee doesn't do halftime.
Why not?
He's never done it
Why not?
because he goes on the field.
Oh,
I don't know if he's doing the alternate cast or not tonight. I think he is, actually.
well, there you go.
Yeah. Either that or he's on a plane back to Indianapolis on his private jet.
Indianapolis.
No.
Indianapolis.
He's staying for this game. Here's another stat for you. Your leading receiver is Daniels. Indiana's done a good job of disguising blitzes, too, dropping out.
Yeah.
I mean, that secondary's look good, man. So,
Well.
we're still waiting on the pizza, guys.
It's pretty easy to remain disciplined when your average age in college football is 23 years old.
And shout out to a very special someone. She said, quote, glad you ordered a Sprite.
Wow. Very
I
good.
did it for you.
Very good.
Not for me, for you. And that's what it's about, Jake. Compromising. Sacrifices. Like a $500 bet.
Well, I thought you were about to sit down.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm trying to wait on Robert. I'm finding out where is he? How many orders does he have to drop off tonight? Wait, he doesn't even tell me. Jeez, please. Robert, I'm on the ground over here. Wait for our pickup.
Unbelievable.
Full suit on the ground.
Oh, we need to get it together over here and break the Huddle Studios, man.
Wait. Where is he? Why is he at a tire store? What?
It seems our pizza delivery man is taking care of some technical difficulties on the way here.
Well, there's only two results from this, Jake. A, he got a flat tire, and B, he got pulled over.
Our pizza man can't deliver our pizza because he gets arrested.
Listen, I've seen enough Cops episodes to know, hey, there was a time when there was 4 DoorDash orders in the back of this guy's car, and he also did have some contraband. And those orders never made it. So let's just hope.
How pissed would you be if that's the case?
Oh, I'd be furious. Furious. Are you kidding me? It's the biggest show of our lives. You can't deliver our pizza in a timely manner. You kidding me? Come on, people, get together.
Oh. I wonder what JD Piquel picked for this game.
Well, regardless of who we picked, and I'll come sit down now because Robert's going to be a while. Robert might get here.
Brother. Come have a sit, brother.
Appreciate it. Yeah. In regards to JD Piquel, though, regardless of who he picked, okay? Regardless of who he picked, one thing will remain true. You know what that is, Jake?
What's that?
He will backstep on his pick every single time. But you know what? You know what, Jake? I picked Indiana tonight. I picked them last week in our preview video. And I'm going to stick by it. And that's all that's to it. It sounds like water's dripping from the ceiling, Jake. We might need P.T. Johnston and Company over here soon. We definitely need Robert over here soon, too. Don't know where our delivery is. Here we go. View order. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this has been interesting, Jake. Keep in mind, just want to announce this to everyone. We will be having Rooster on post game for a post game reaction. So what we'll do is we'll end our live after the conclusion of this national championship game, and then 5 minutes after we will be back live again for the post game reaction, which I think is going to be a pretty good one. Jake, I think Jake's just ready for the pizza.
I'm just ready for this game to continue on, man. I mean, hopefully Miami can get something going here so we have a little bit more back and forth action, you know. But Indiana looking to come out the gate and put this one on ice.
Yeah, they are. And they get, to your point, they get the ball first.
Absolutely.
So we're going to see pretty quickly what happens here, Jake.
17-0 with the way that this Miami offense has played so far, unless they made a major adjustment in that locker room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that does not bode well for the entertainment factor for the rest of this game.
No, it doesn't, Jake. No, it doesn't. We've appreciated we appreciate every fan this season, though, Jake.
Absolutely.
As we look back on this last year, our first year ever doing Break the Huddle After Dark, we started this out as kind of a sample to see kind of what could happen and what we could do with this show and moving forward. But it's produced, and I think season 2 is coming soon, next August, Jake.
This has turned into one of our favorite things to do, man, and it's been super awesome. It's been super awesome to cover the Friday night game
Yeah.
specifically,
Yeah,
as
I
we
love it.
do most regularly.
Regular
Now,
season.
right, and I mean, of course, we've been covering the playoff games because
Sure.
they're the only ones happening.
Exactly.
But during the regular season, we cover the Friday night games. It's been, I mean, the Friday night games for college football have been some of the most unpredictable games that you can possibly tune into, and it's made it incredible to watch, incredible to react to, incredible for Break the Huddle.
And incredible for the fans, because without them, we wouldn't be doing this.
Absolutely, and I
Well,
mean,
we'd probably still do it.
it's also been
You
a
get-
great opportunity to highlight certain teams and programs that a lot of people don't typically talk about, which is our main focus here at Break the Huddle. All, you know, deservedly so.
Yeah.
ESPN has a nickname, SECSPN, and it's for a reason. It's because it's very SEC centric with looking at some of the other big name players across the different other conferences, but mostly focusing on just the major teams, just the big hot shot players. What we like to do here is to cover some of the guys that the major networks aren't talking about. And that's why we started this Break the Huddle After Dark, is because oftentimes those teams play each other on Friday nights.
And ladies and gentlemen, I thought that might be Robert calling in. He's still stuck in a cul-de-sac. But here we are, halftime. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Rooster's cocky picks for his halftime analysis. But yeah, Jake, before we bring on Rooster, couldn't agree with you more. It's been a special season, man. And truly, I have to thank you. I got to thank Rooster. I got to thank America's favorite uncle, Uncle Buck. It true, like, all jokes aside, as much as we joke on here and have fun and laugh, it's been special, man. And this has really, really been great. I cannot thank you guys enough. I love you guys. I can't wait for season 2 next year. And let's hope for a great second half in this one. Let's turn it over to Rooster, though, not to get too Oprah here. Rooster, quick thoughts on the first half and what needs to change in the second half for both of these teams.
Well, Nate, I haven't heard what y'all said. I've been a little busy, but nothing just ticks me off more in a game than when a team has 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1, and you're lining your running back up and giving them the ball 8 yards deep in the backfield and just letting them run into a brick wall. Get under center and sneak it. They could have got an extra 3 or 4 first downs just by doing that. Just by getting under center and sneaking the ball. And then they're not taking deep shots. They're just running up the middle with Mark Fletcher, getting stopped for 1 or 2 yards, running up the middle with Mark Fletcher, getting stopped for 3 or 4 yards, and then throwing a screen pass to Malachi Tony. Just over and over and over again. Rinse and repeat. Take some deep shots. The one deep shot they took, I'm not even sure if you can consider it a deep shot. It's a more of a deep intermediate throw, but they still got 30 yards out of it. Take some deep shots. And then on Indiana's side, I mean, they're doing exactly what we all expected. They're just doing whatever it takes. They're just doing the things that are just simple. They're not going to make mistakes, and they're just doing what it takes to win the game.
Very well said, Rooster. Very well said. And I couldn't agree with you more. He's right, Jake. I mean, you got 4th and 1 and you're not sneaking it. What are we doing?
Well, it's the fact that you're handing it off to him like 8 yards back.
At least
So
5.
by the time he gets up to the line of scrimmage, he's already traveled. I mean, my God, what are you doing on some of these short? Like, the play calling tonight has been the absolute worst for Miami offensively. It's been like,
Awful.
oh God.
Awful.
I feel like it's just the same series over and over and over again.
Yeah, they're like no creativity, no imagination. And here's the thing. at least at the start of this game, you didn't need any creativity and imagination. You just needed to stick to what got you here.
Yep.
You know what this reminds me of? For different reasons, but this reminds me of a Super Bowl that was played. I mean, gosh, what is it, 10 years ago now when Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers played, what was
Denver.
it? Yeah, Peyton Manning and the
Yep.
Broncos.
Mhm.
Do you remember all year? That was Cam Newton's MVP season. And all year, what the key to their success was Cam Newton running over people and just running with Cam. Then they got into the Super Bowl against Denver, and they didn't run with Cam hardly at all. Cam was dropping back to pass most of the time and never ran.
Yeah.
And then, except for one drive, the one touchdown that the Carolina Panthers scored came off of a drive where Cam Newton ran it 5 times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Carolina ends up losing that Super Bowl. Peyton Manning gets a second one. But I bring that up to say I'm seeing the same thing out of the Miami Hurricanes right now. You got to this position based on an identity of running with one of the best running backs in the country behind the best offensive line in the country in Mark Fletcher. I mean, my God, what are you doing? Why are you... What? Oh, no.
Yeah, not good for Miami. And we got a comment saying we're breaking up a little bit, only every 10 words. We'll try to fix the audio here. But in the meantime, appreciate the comment there. Yeah, Rooster, would you like to
I
respond
hear
to
you
that?
fine, Nate.
Yeah. Another thing I'm looking for in the second half is, I mean, we've seen Miami run reverses and double passes with Tony and trick plays, deep shots to Marion. They've been doing that all year, and we haven't seen a single one of those yet in the first half. They're just throwing the most basic routes. I don't even think they've thrown a slant across the middle or anything. All
Well,
I'm seeing is
I'll say this.
just
Yeah, go ahead, Rooster.
like the only pass play they have is the screen pass to Tony.
Yeah, I think I got to be honest with you. I think they're playing to not lose rather than playing to win. I think that's
Yeah.
pretty much what sums up our points here. They had an identity coming into this playoff, and it was hard physical football, starting with Mark Fletcher, and they have not done it. And speaking of uncharacteristic moves, our pizza delivery has been bumped back to 10:07. So we might not be getting a pizza
Well,
tonight, guys.
Unbelievable.
I gotta chime in, Nate, as the rules expert on
Now
this.
it's 10:10.
Can you hear
Ladies
me,
and gentlemen,
Nate?
Uncle Buck. Go ahead, Uncle Buck.
You see that yellow pocket square you got there?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
When the pizza comes, you need to throw it at the delivery guy's feet and say, delay a game.
Delay of grub.
Yeah. Yeah, flag on the play.
Yeah.
Personal foul, late delivery. Ladies and gentlemen,
Well,
America's
Nate, I'm
favorite
gonna go
uncle,
ahead.
Uncle Buck.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
go
say
ahead and
deeply
get locked
personal.
in for the second half. But one thing I'm looking to see is a lot more of some deep shots. I expect Miami to open up the offense a little bit. You got one half for the rest of your season. You can't go out being conservative.
Yeah, I agree completely. Can you hear Rooster on your end, Jake?
Absolutely, yeah.
On the YouTube
Yeah.
on your phone? Okay, because Tina keeps saying she can't hear Rooster, but I think it's just her. Appreciate you watching, Tina, but it's not us. It's on you. You might have something muffled. Either that or the over under hit.
Well, what's funny about that is that she can't hear us saying that right now.
But I will catch y'all boys after the game's over.
Ladies and
Word
gentlemen, Rooster's cocky picks. And now we bring in rules expert, ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite uncle, Uncle Buck. We have an incoming call from Robert. Ladies and gentlemen, our pizza has arrived. Woo! So we will be right back. Uncle Buck, it's all you. Take over the show.
Thank you, Nate.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
make sure you throw that flag.
Keep it PG.
Yeah. Yeah, I think our viewer, Tina, I think she may have hit the under. But we'll check in with her later. But you know what? Between her and PT Johnson, they're a great participant. They're a great sponsor of the program and a great sponsor of Nate. You know, the support they throw behind Nate is unrivaled. And so, Tina, we appreciate your support for Break the Huddle. PT Johnston, keep up that support. If not, we'll just have to petition and strike in front of your house. So we're waiting on Robert and the pizza. Hopefully Nate threw the flag down at his feet, gave him a delay game. And hopefully that pizza doesn't have any special sauce on it. Maybe that's why it took so long. Again, that's to be determined. And anybody listening, if you have a question for the expert rules analyst and America's favorite uncle, me, Uncle Buck, please shoot me a question. Having a Mensa mind, I know all the rules. I say it like I see it, and I never miss a infraction. Because I'm the smartest guy in this earth. That's why they call me Mensa. America's favorite uncle, expert rules analyst, and chairman of Mensa Corp.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 300. That's my fault.
I hear Nate talking to Robert right now. Hopefully he threw that flag.
Okay, we'll come down. Thanks so much.
He's trying his hardest to get him to go to the right spot, but Robert's unable to do it.
We got him. Robert's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Y-
we got him.
And we're bringing them in.
You got Robert. You got Robert's special sauce pizza.
And that's done. But Robert probably made it with love.
Get it together, man.
It's been a long night. All right.
That's okay. I got your show covered. You're now sponsored by Mensa Corporation. And Tina, if you're still listening, please chime in. Let us know if you're under or you're going to hit tonight. And is Footloose listening as well? Indiana's got the ball, 1st and 10. Stopped at the line. Tough running, but hit a wall. But I think they're gonna, like Nate said earlier, keep running the ball and then hit some play action. Keeps the defensive line honest, and hopefully it'll open up for a short to intermediate pass here in the next play or two. That's my call.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Boots on the
And-
ground. And we have pizza. And it looks beautiful. And just like that, the third quarter.
And just like that, Fernandez
Oh, geez, he's coming down. Ladies and gentlemen,
sacked.
America's favorite uncle, Uncle Buck. Thank you, Uncle Buck. We'll take it from here. All right, so
Mensa Corporation out.
how's he still on? All right, there we go. All right, so 3rd and 17. They get a sack, Jake. Face mask, maybe. Oh. So, yep, not good. And what did we say, Jake?
Penalties.
Undisciplined penalties. Undisciplined penalties, and that's exactly what you couldn't have right here. Jake, you want to go get your pizza, and then I'll wait for you to come over here, and then I'll get my pizza. Whew. All right, we're back. Yeah, and Jake, again, that's exactly what you could not do. You couldn't have it. You get a stop, and now it's an automatic first down, and it completely negates. And there was no. Oh, you're looking for plates?
Yeah.
In the dishwasher, it's clean.
All right, word.
Jake, I mean, what are your thoughts? You just can't have it. Jake, thoughts on the face mask?
What do you want me to say right now, bro? Hold on a second.
All right, he's getting his pizza. Well, I'll just tell the fans out there, I'm very uncharacteristic. I mean, actually, very characteristic for Miami. They've been undisciplined all year long. They get it. They get him behind the sticks again right here. They just have been Jake the Weatherman. I'm gonna go get my pizza.
Word up.
Yeah, Jake. All
right.
17. Get your face mask on that first down.
It looks like Holly Rose. It looks like Holly Rose been having some fun, man. Unbelievable.
Miami has really gotten to Holly Rose.
Whoa.
Listen,
There is some Miami Vice.
listen. It might be 80 degrees right now in South Florida, but it's snowing where Holly Rose is at, and her nose is on fire.
Wow.
And an uncharacteristic throw by Mendoza, and that brings up 3rd and 9. So here we go again, Jake.
Well, if what's happened so far in this game is to if the trend is to continue, expect a big Miami penalty right here to make up for a otherwise lackluster play by Indiana.
Jeez. Yeah, how's the pizza, Jake? Pretty good, huh? And he likes it. Yeah, that's been a shocking stat right there. 4 of 8 on 3rd downs for Indiana. 0 of 6 for Miami. And we're going to see if that trend continues right here on 3rd and 9 as we get seated with our pizza. Ow! And then there goes Mendoza. And that's exactly what you needed.
So to start out the second half, Miami gets 2 sacks.
But again, it's going to come down to Carson Beck. Because here's the deal. Indiana can win 10-0. They have the team to do it. They don't have to score a bunch of points. So it's really going to come down to Miami's offense.
Well, at this point, forget about just the team. I mean, the way this game is going, who cares, right?
Yeah.
You're fine with it.
Talk about Miami or Indiana?
Why would I be talking about Miami being fine with losing?
Oh, yeah. Remember. So here goes back.
Well, it's like we've been talking about all week leading up to this game, including pregame here on the show. Everything about this game hinges on that guy's shoulders, talking about Carson Beck. Whether or not he plays well is the biggest determining factor in who wins this game and who loses.
Mm-hmm.
If Carson Beck plays a really good game, which he has not so far, and the score reflects that.
Mm-hmm.
But if he turns it around and has a really good second half, Miami's all of a sudden back in this game and has a really strong chance to finish this and win. If he comes out and plays and has a second half identical to the first one, Indiana's your national champs.
Yeah. Well, it's like you always say, Jake, games are won or lost in the last 2 minutes of the first half and the first 2 minutes of the second half. And that's exactly what we have here right now. Miami missed a field goal in the last 2 minutes of that first half. What can they do now, Jake?
Well,
I know.
the one bright spot for Miami has been the play of their defensive line. But it's gotta come down to their offense, man. They've gotta come. I mean, dude, you gotta cut into this lead. You just have to, please, for my sanity. And that's not even trying to be like a big time guy for Miami. That's just for the sake of this game. Like, come on, man.
If Beck throws a pick 6, there's something catastrophic happens here for Miami. Not good.
Sayonara.
Yeah. I feel like the guy on home improvement right now. My eyes are right above the laptop.
And that is a crazy reference.
Guys, we're expecting the pizza to be here during halftime. I thought I ordered it right on time, Jake, with 9 minutes to go.
Well, it's because you did. It's just, there was a fight in the kitchen. Robert was telling us all about it.
Well, yeah. And he also said he knows us. He said, hey, I've delivered to you before.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, really appreciate you calling back. So shout out Robert. greatest delivery guy at Domino's. Probably wasn't his fault, Jake. You know, the guys in the back of the kitchen were the problem. He's just doing his job, delivering. He got here as fast as he could.
Hey, man, he's just the driver.
Yeah, he's just a delivery boy. And I gotta
Bless you.
excuse me. Wow. Woo!
Exercise those demons, brother.
It's snowing in Atlanta. I'll tell you that much. No, okay. There's Reese Davis. Yes, sneeze again. Donna did. Wow.
Whoa, false alarm.
All right. What are you going to do, Carson?
This is going to tell you everything you need to know, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Positive.
Short positive play to Tony right there.
Well, you got to get Beck's confidence going. And that's the thing, right? You got to. Listen, you can't expect him to just go out there first play and throw it 30 yards. Take
Nope.
what the defense gives you and see what happens. Try to make a man miss, pick up an extra yard, you know?
All right, 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
What you got?
And as they should. Oh, there he goes!
And Mark Fletcher, he could go all the way, and he does. Just like that, Miami is back in this game.
And that crowd is probably
57-yard rushing touchdown by Mark Fletcher Jr. Woo! We have life.
And what did they do, Jake? They attacked the weak part of that defense. Because the strongest part of that defense is in the middle. They don't have the lateral speed that Miami has on the edge. And they exposed it. And that's the result.
Oh, yeah. And here we go. And officially now it is 10-7.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a ball game. And for our sake, thank you, God.
Christ has looked favorably upon this broadcast.
Give credit to Mark Fletcher, too. Patient. Great block by Daniels. Might have gotten away with a little bit of hold, but not egregious.
No more than you would see on any other play.
Mm-hmm. Oh. He got some wheels, man. I didn't expect him to move that like that. Dude, he looks identical to Jarek Henry. He really does.
In every sense of the word, both in the way he runs and just his appearance.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And his physicality. Sorry, guys. Once we're done eating the pizza, we'll be up on the mics. Well, Jake, they answered. And what'd they do? They took it out of Carson Beck's hands. Next is what you gotta do.
Started with a short pass to Tony. Immediately opened up a weak side on the defense, and Mark Fletcher found it.
Yep.
It's almost like we've been talking about them doing that kind of crap the whole game.
Yeah.
And as soon as you do it, what do? You score a touchdown.
Well, that's what they did against A&M. You remember in the fourth quarter, they couldn't do anything. And all of a sudden, Mark Fletcher breaks one for 60 yards. And that was the difference maker in the game. It was 3-3 ball game up until then.
Well, let me state the obvious for every football fan out there with a pulse. The Indiana Hoosiers are not Texas A&M.
No, they're not.
Their league's better.
But it was a very similar play to that. Almost identical, actually.
See, and that's the one game that didn't make any sense to me because, I mean, that was one of the worst football games I've ever watched. Was that Miami Texas A&M game? My God,
A lot of turnovers, a lot of bad ball. A lot of bad ball, man. We were thinking about live streaming that one. Well, I think you had something going on.
I'm so glad we did not.
Ended up at the Taco Mac with our good buddy Miguel. Shout out Miguel if you're watching.
Absolute genius.
Professional gambler, too. He loves to bet.
I bet you if I had told him about my pregame,
He would have said send it.
he would have told me to do it. And there you go. Mark Fletcher hyping up the whole team on the sideline, telling them
Defense.
LFG.
Mhm.
Woo! That's what Mark Fletcher's saying right now. We go woo!
Yep.
And he should be.
He's got to be gassed after that run, though. That was a long run for a boy like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see a national championship in Denver
Really?
just to see how they would do in that altitude.
Depends on who's playing.
Make it as challenging as possible. What about Montana? Cold, winter, blizzard. Sponsored by Dairy Queen.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the longest run of Mark Fletcher's career.
Yeah.
57 yards.
How long was the one against A&M? 56?
It
was close.
I don't know.
50. All right. Here we go. Indiana getting the ball back. And for those trying to sync it up with their TV, kick just went through the end zone. They're showing Fletcher's mom with probably some of the worst sunglasses I've ever seen in my life. Also, it's nighttime, so you know what's going on there. But that's neither here nor there. Surprised he didn't go play for Lane Kiffin. All right, so here we go. Indiana gets the ball back, and they know this is a big drive for them, too.
Whoa!
Well,
Indiana breaks off a pretty decent rush of their own there.
they just ran the same exact play. It's
Yeah.
too. If that had gone for a touchdown, you mind? Nothing
If
good.
that had gone for a touchdown, we might as well have done our post-game reaction right now.
Yep. Sure. Well, there's the stat we were looking for, Jake. 77 Miami, 59 Indiana rushing. I do like how Indiana's just they just they know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
They stick to their identity through and through. Win or lose, they are going to play the way they played all year. And you got to respect that. A lot of teams fold.
Well, we just watched Miami do it for a whole half.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, God. Sorry about that. Jeez.
Easy, brother.
Need some WD-40. All right, here we go. And nothing. 3 yards. 2 yards. We'll take it. 9:45 on the clock. 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39. Just giving the audience a reference for time to sync it up. Oh, no. That is not good. Moten goes down again. Remember, he's the teeth of that defense, Jake.
Oh, yeah.
Miami fans are hyped up. 3rd and 3 coming up right here. Think you got to run it. Or not. Well, I don't think he ever had control.
Oh, boy.
That is uncharacteristic.
That's something that Elijah Surratt hardly ever does.
9 times out of 10, he's going to catch. He looked too early. He might have had possession, Jake.
He didn't make a football move.
The second time? Let's bring in our rules expert, Uncle Buck. Let's see. Yeah. Let's bring him in anyways. Uncle Buck, what did you see there?
Yeah, he made a move, but as soon as he made the move, the ball came out. So good call.
All right. There you go. America's favorite uncle. Miami holds again. And it's going to be a long field for them. But they got playmakers to do it, Jake. Ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite uncle, Uncle Buck. All right. Well, we're back. And look at that beautiful scenery in Miami, Florida. Home of this year's national championship game. We've had a good one on our hands so far, Jake. And once we're done eating pizza, viewership should start to go up again. Whoa! Jeez, did we just get taken off the air? No, we did not. Computer's a little old. Got it back at the beginning of college. I thought for sure we got canceled.
You know, sometimes it just decides to stop working, man, but you got to push through it.
Jeez. I was scared, man. Like, oh gosh, what did they? Did he say something while we were gone? There's no telling.
No idea.
All right, shout out Tina. She's back. She said it was on her. She exited and came back, so she's back. And she also said to tell America's favorite uncle, quote, "I'm going over tonight." Oh, jeez. Don't know what Uncle Buck's doing over there, but sure he's enjoying this commercial break.
Just reading up on rules, probably.
Yep. He is Mensa certified, so. Oh, he's drinking a soda. Love it.
For sure.
Couple of cold sodas. Oh, we got another chat. Shout out Jimmy Benjamin. He said, quote, "Go Canes." All right, Benjamin or Jimmy. I assume you're watching from Miami. Let us know in the chat. Where are you watching from? Are you a Miami native? I assume based on his Miami Heat profile picture, he is.
Well, wherever he's watching from, he sure is much happier to see the second half Miami Hurricanes than he is to see the first half.
I would agree. I think Jimmy would agree too. We'll see what he has to say here in a second. Man, what an answer for Miami, Jake. I mean, we talked about it at halftime. They had to come out and like you said, wow, it's amazing what happens when Miami's coaches go to the locker room and they tune in to break the huddle. Because what they heard was exactly what they did in that first drive right there when they got the ball. Oh, geez.
Look at these blowhards that Taco Bell sent to this game. Unbelievable.
Even for Miami, what a joke. I mean, no disrespect to either fan base, but my goodness, can we get some better people on the screen here?
Well, what's happened to America?
Not a lot, Jake.
We used to be great.
Yeah, and now we've got kids with freaking blonde tips, whatever you call them. What are we? Shark Boy or Shark Boy and Lava Girl? I mean, geez Louise. He said, quote, "Grew up in Miami, now in Philly, bleed orange and green." I love it. Do you bleed green and white for the Eagles now, or are you still a Dolphins fan? I'm assuming he's a Dolphins fan if he's a Heat fan too. So, but shout out Jimmy. Appreciate you joining. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Help us to get to 1,000. We really appreciate all the support. We're ready to take this show to another level once we reach 1,000. And a bad throw by Beck. And then that's exactly what you could not do on this next drive, Jake, because now things have kind of settled down. There's one thing we know about Indiana, they're not going to cave. They're not going to come out there with their heads down.
No, dude. And I mean,
this is not a team that you're going to get underneath their skin easily.
Well, and now you've dug yourself a hole. You're 3rd and 9, and you're in a horrible spot on the field.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're forced to put the ball in Carson Beck's hands.
You would think. Curious to see if this is one where Carson Beck picks up the first with his legs, because they're showing blitz right now. What do you think they're doing?
Oh,
is it interference? No flag.
There you go.
I don't know if that was a bad ball by Beck. I think that was just good defense, Jake. Let's see what happens here with CJ Daniels. Yeah, that just hit him in the head. You got to catch that ball. I mean, I understand the defender's on you, but that's just how it's going to be. I mean, Miami's been doing the same thing to Indiana.
Right.
And Beck can't believe it.
I do think it's a good no call for PI right there, although I will say
He was hugging
He
him.
was all over him, man.
Yeah, it looked like prom night. Ooh, what a boot.
Wow.
Maybe not. That was not a
Okay.
good one. It looked good.
It looked a lot better at first than it ended up turning out.
That's
dude.
really good field position, Jake, if you're the Indiana Hoosiers.
Absolutely.
Gotta like your chances on this drive.
As we see an advertisement for the Royal Rumble upcoming.
God, I love the Royal Rumble. I hate WWE, but I love the Royal Rumble, Jake. Love it. Used to play it on the video game all the time.
It was
In
the
fact,
greatest
I
game mode.
I can't go into detail, but shout out Breakspear. We made superhuman characters and had Brandon make the lowest character possible.
And I think that's where that story should stop.
And it will. As the drive starts for Indiana, Mendoza about to pass. Bang!
Whoa. Nope, Mesidor.
How did he hold on to that ball, Jake? Because my goodness.
Wow. Akeem Mesidor
Yeah.
just completely came around and like,
Awesome.
wow. Easy. I mean, there's no other way to say it.
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
Like,
go ahead.
whoa, dude. And again, like you're saying, how did Mendoza hold on to that ball?
Like as much as you want to have a sack for Mesidor
He sacked him with his legs.
with a scissor. Pause.
Scissor me timbers.
Yeah.
He-
Scissor my. And that's why it's third quarter, Jake. Things start to heat up here at Break the Huddle after
yes, they do.
There you go. A good pickup there for Indiana. It's going to bring up a third and long, but a good lower run there.
It took Mesidor once again being the guy to have to bring him down.
And I got to be honest with you, Jake. If you're Indiana at this point, you're just trying to play field position, right? You're just trying to continue to pin Miami back. I mean, you want
Right.
to score, right? But you've got to keep this field position. I still don't know how he held onto that ball, Jake.
Wow, I mean, that's a miracle.
Insane. Lucky break for Indiana. So here we go. 3rd and 12.
Some miscommunication at the line.
No, I think it's just an adjustment. I think they're gonna be okay. They switched they're gonna have to. I don't know if that's interference. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake, they're going back to just no calls,
Right.
which I don't disagree with.
I think Surratt got off him there just fine in
Yeah.
time for the ball to come in.
I think he had a legitimate chance to catch this ball. And if you're Surratt, you can't.
That could be defensive holding, though.
Yeah. Let's bring our rules expert, Uncle Buck, for this one. Uncle Buck, what'd you see on that one?
Well, again, a no call. It was close, but there was a no call on the other side when there was a small hold on the Miami receiver. So they're letting him play.
Yeah. And if you're a fan, you got to like that, right? I mean, as much as you want. Oh. And that's exactly what Malachi Tony could not do. Thank you, Uncle Buck. Jake, they're winning the field position right now. And if you're Malachi Tony, you just got to know where you're at on the field and let that one go.
Well, that's only a play that.
Oh.
What?
Whoa.
What in the Miami?
Well, you got one guy in a suit on roller skates. You got another guy.
And he's hitting that, bro.
He is definitely friends with Snow White. I can 100% guarantee you that. It is snowing tonight in Miami, and his nose is on fire, baby.
All right. I think after the 10th time, we're good on that phrase.
All right. He's friends with Snow White. We'll leave it at that. Woo!
Unbelievable, bro. That was an insane segue. Oh.
Just wanted the viewers to get a visual out there if they're not watching the game. Guy, he's funny. He was wearing like little shorty shorts like on Reno 911. Oh, here we go. Don Erdman said, quote, "Hi.
What up, Dawn?
What up, Don? Where are you watching from, Don?"
Oh, Dawn, I tell you what, man. You've tuned in at an interesting time. Because here we are. Malachi Tony just made a stupid young man's play.
Yep.
I mean,
Jimmy and Don, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're live every Friday night. We're live during the playoffs too. That's why we're here. But check us out for more college football content, man. We really appreciate the support. And be sure to hit that like button. Go ahead, Jake.
Can I just say, I really hate the playoff committee for scheduling this game on a Monday night,
Well, Jake, it's always been like this. It has always been on a Monday night,
and I hate it,
even since the BCS era.
and I hate it.
Well, like Ross said, NFL is superior and always will be. I hate that too. And I disagree with Ross. But so far, he's been right on that one. Apparently, when wild card and NFL playoff starts, they get Saturday, Sunday. So there you have it. But I do agree with you. Well, and Jake, next year, it has been announced already, college football national championship will be moved back even further. Today's January 19th, 2027. The national championship will be played on January 25th
For what?
because they're supposedly expanding to 16 teams. Allegedly.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Oh, shout out Dawn. Sorry. She likes football. We really appreciate you joining, Dawn.
Genius. Genius.
Yeah. Hey Don, we really appreciate you joining. And bless you. And shout out Tina as well. Yeah, I don't know why they've scheduled it on the Monday night, Jake, but we have no control over that. We just show up and make it happen, baby. And tonight, shout out to BKL with $10 donation. Really appreciate the support, man. If you can't financially donate, we really appreciate the support anyways, because just hitting that subscribe button, it's free. It doesn't cost anything, but it helps us in the long run. And it helps you get great content in college football. So it's a win-win.
Love don't cost a thing, baby.
Yeah. Say it louder, Jake.
Love don't cost a thing,
Amen.
baby.
All right. So Carson Beck and empty. Oh my God.
Unbelievable. Woo!
And what did we say?
What in the hell are you doing right now?
I'm avoiding copyright. Anyways, it's going to fall on the shoulders of Carson Beck.
Yeah, for sure.
Jake,
Oh.
they went empty there. I don't know why. Because they
You're
can just
asking.
cover.
You're asking the wrong guy. I've been questioning.
And short. And that's the problem. Listen, that's the risk. Oh, that should be a flag. He just shoved him down.
I didn't even see it. What?
Well, like I was saying, this is the risk you take when you give it to a guy with the size of Tony. He's not going to be able to bulldoze for a first down. He's just not. So you got to hope that he's wide open. And right here, he's not. Now watch this extra shove at the end. Watch this. I don't know how that's not a penalty, Jake. I understand his frustration on Tony's side, but you got to be lucky as heck that's not a personal foul.
Let's see a fake right here.
Jeez. Oh my God! Oh my God!
There you go. There you go.
Oh my gosh!
Blocked punt into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Crap! And we got our first Cobra! And Kirk Signetti, stone cold. Stone cold. I got to be honest with you, Jake. I've never understood the Australian style punts because it just leaves too much room for error. And Mario Cristobal knows it. That was a momentum swing right there.
Oh, yeah.
Because now you have to throw the ball. Because you're down by 2 scores.
Oh, man.
So now if you thought, oh, there's Mark Cuban. He's loving it.
What a fool.
Jake, what ow! Doinks it in!
Oh, my God.
Good gosh!
Even when it goes wrong, it just goes right for this Indiana Hoosiers team. I mean, my God. Like,
Jake, what did I say early on, though? You had to think special teams was going to come into play for this one. You just, at some point. I don't know what they're doing. 87. What was that? He pushed him into him. He said, "Here you go. Have fun. Go block it, buddy."
Oh, brother.
Wow. And Jake is thanking his lucky stars right now.
I'm so glad I did not waste
told
my
you.
money.
It's not over yet. It's not over. I mean, we still got a quarter and a half.
Well, I can tell you right now that even if they were to
But here's-
somehow pull something off right here,
Look at Beck.
I would be, yeah, Beck's a cobra right now himself. Dude, I would not be having a good time on this broadcast right now if I had taken that
Yeah,
bet.
and that's exactly why at Break the Huddle we don't do that. Bam! Now Indiana's starting to play. Indiana, like if you thought Indiana was bringing it before, get ready.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the thing, Jake. This is the thing you got to remember. Their best ball is their defense. And now you put it back in Carson Beck's hands. Like this is not good if you're Miami, man.
No, not at all. This is the disaster bell has rung. And
I don't say this often, Jake, but in a game like this, you got to think like the alarm's going off in Mario's head.
it's got to be.
There's a lot of game left, but
Yeah, but this is the national championship, and you're in the middle of third quarter. Like, you've got to go here.
and you can't be doing that crap.
Well, that's not going to win you the game.
It's early. They could easily, but they got to score.
But it's not early. It's late now. Like, you got to go. You're down by 10.
Yeah.
After a blocked punt.
I
Like,
can't wait to hear Rooster's analysis at the end of this.
oh my
I
God.
need to update the score though. Back. Yeah. I mean, listen, that's been their bell cow. And I gotta be honest with you, Jake. If I'm Indiana, and I said this before when A&M was playing Miami, why like stop the run. Force Beck to beat you.
That's the only reason that Miami's got any points on the board right now is because Indiana can't really stop the run.
Yeah. And even, they stopped it for a minute. That first half was brutal.
Well, they didn't stop it so much as Miami wasn't calling it.
Yeah, that too. Oh my gosh!
Blown up. Wow.
And a good no targeting call there because, and keep in mind, Miami got their secondary player back, Xavier.
Right.
There's his dad. He's
Yeah.
hey, like that boy.
That is a big old man.
No, that's not target. Let's bring in Uncle Buck just to make sure. Ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite Uncle Buck. What are you seeing there?
No targeting, and he made that turn at the last second to put his shoulder in there and not his helmet. So,
Well, and if you see, he made contact with the ball first. His helmet hit the ball.
yeah. But
Ladies and
he
gentlemen.
did turn his head. He did go up with his shoulder. Great play by the defensive player. Great adjustment. Props to him. And thank you for letting me join your show.
Appreciate you coming on, Uncle Buck. As always, you are a big time contributor. Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Buck. Woo! All right, we just got a comment from Tina. She said, quote, Miami should have been ready. 8 blocked punts this season.
Yeah, Indiana.
That's a pretty big stat,
This
Jake.
is what they do, man. And their turnover differential is just insane.
Well, what's going through your head right now, Jake, as a Miami fan?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a Miami fan. I'm just a fan of a good.
I'm not saying you personally, but if you are, like for Miami fans out there, what are they thinking?
Well, they're thinking,
Well, you got to do something like that.
yeah. They're thinking probably exactly what Rooster was saying at halftime. Like, hey, let's take some deep shots. Let's get back in this game and let's get back in it quickly. Like, let's go down the field. We have to. What else are you going to do right now? Because, see, right there, you got major success on a deep shot.
Well, that's what we call a coverage sack in 7-on-7. But because this is a live ball game with 11 versus 11, they're able to run around and pick up some yards. This Indiana front has got to start getting some penetration.
Mm-hmm.
They have to. Because otherwise, Carson Beck's just going to sit back there all day. Did he touch? Yeah, he did. Wow. Not good for Miami. That could have been lethal. Play was set up perfectly.
Oh my word.
And
They
again,
just
like,
can't get it together, dude.
well, what do we talk about, Jake? Disciplined football. And right now, Miami has not played discipline. Penalties, third downs, block punt. That's as textbook as you have it for being undisciplined.
Dude. I mean,
I'm not like here to sway one way or another. I'm just telling you straight up what's been going on.
well, one team is up by 10 and the other is down by 10, and there's clear reasons as
There goes Tony.
that.
There goes Tony. And a great pickup. Where are they at now? Are they at the 10?
They should be right around the 10.
Wow. So here we go. But again, that clock continues to tick.
It does.
But if they score here, and if you're Miami, get it outside. This Indiana team does not have lateral speed.
Well, it's where we've seen them have the most success all night. Even the little bits of success that they had, and emphasis on little bits of success that they had in the
But they got
first
to
half.
finish here.
They did it on the outside,
They got to finish here, and they cannot afford to have a timeout right here as the clock winds down. And they barely get the snap off. Mark Fletcher takes it up the middle and picks up a hard 3.5, 4 yards. So they're going to have to snap the ball one more time in this third quarter.
Yep.
I know we talk about third downs, Jake. To me, this is a big second down right here.
Dude, for real, because this is also probably the last play of the third quarter, depending on how this goes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would say, like, I never understand this. You know that you're in this situation if you're Miami. I'm trying to hurry up and score before we enter the fourth quarter.
I agree.
I do not want it to enter the fourth quarter and I'm still down by 10.
No. Gosh, he's so good. Mark Fletcher is so good.
Yes, he is.
3rd and 1. And that brings us to the fourth quarter.
Wow. Here we are, 17-7, end of the third quarter, start of the fourth. Indiana, the number 1 15-0 team, up on number 10 Miami
By 10.
by 10.
Boom. Boom. Yeah, this has gone exactly how I thought it would, Jake. I said this would be a 17-10 game. Granted, they could score here, make it 17-14. But either way, what did I say? I said if we come away in the first half and we see a team over 24 points, I will be shocked. And we're entering the fourth, and not one team has made it to 21 points.
Correct. And I mean,
and that you just got to give credit to both defenses for that, and special teams for Indiana.
and the way we characterize this game early on is exactly how it's played out throughout its entirety, which is a boxing match. And it was Indiana early on, came out swinging in the early rounds. Miami, though, made a mid-match comeback in the mid to late rounds here. And now we're entering the championship rounds, baby.
Yep.
And it's time to put up or shut up. Not like it wasn't before, but now every single second matters, especially if you're the Miami Hurricanes down by 10. I mean, you gotta go right here. Meanwhile, if you're Indiana, tighten up. You just allowed them to drive down the field. You had a chance here to, put your foot on their necks. But again, like we've said the whole game, Indiana's fine winning this game however it is that they need to. They don't care about running up the score or doing whatever. They're fine if it stays exactly like this. They're fine if it's 17-10 or 17-14. They don't care.
Sure. Yep. Yeah, this is I think Indiana's still got the edge right now. But this is a big third down coming up, Jake. I said it was a big second down. They executed perfectly. But now you got to finish.
Oh,
and if you're Indiana, you got to hold.
None of this stuff matters if you cannot finish with points. And here's the thing. I mean, you still got the entirety of the fourth quarter. So if you somehow don't convert this, take the points.
Yeah, exactly.
You kick that field goal. You do not mess around here.
No, and it's been a pretty close game. It's been pretty even. Well, I say that, but Christopher Clare said, quote, 4. Wait, what's he saying 4 to?
I think probably Tina's comment. I think the stat that we saw earlier was 8 blocked punts through the last 2 seasons.
Okay.
So it might be 4 and 4,
That's still a pretty big
which
number.
is still crazy. I mean, yeah, they're showing that for a reason.
It's more than Miami. Mario looks a little nervous here, doesn't he, Jake?
Well, wouldn't you be? I mean, my God.
What kind of formation is this? A little triple option, kind of?
Don't tell me.
Wow,
There you
great
go.
play call. And if you're Indiana, I mean, I got to be honest with you. You should have seen that one coming. You knew it was going to Fletcher. But great job for Miami executing. Just like that, they're on the board.
And Mark Fletcher now with 2 touchdowns in the national title game. I mean, single-handedly keeping Miami in this game, dude.
Again, it's to me, it's still going to come down to Carson Beck, man. At some point, he's going to have to show up.
Well,
Fletcher
if they
can't do it
continue on the
forever.
trend that they're doing right now, all Carson Beck is going to have to do is
Whoa, now Tina's getting into a match.
whoa, hey.
She said, quote, Indiana blocked 8 punts this season, Jake.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what the stat said earlier when they
Oh,
showed
here
it.
we go. Uncle Buck's waving in. Ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite uncle. Rules expert for Break the Huddle, Uncle Buck.
Immense of mind. The reason why you got the message 4 is because they were all holding up 4 for the fourth quarter. So
Ah,
There you go. So Christopher's ready for the fourth quarter. Could have used a little bit more.
also, Mince of Mind wants to let you know what it's going to boil down to. It's going to boil down to Indiana's offensive line versus Miami's defensive line, because Miami's defense has been their line has been holding them. So if that continues, then I think Miami has the edge.
Well, there you heard it from rules expert Uncle Buck, America's favorite uncle. I don't think anyone would disagree with you there, Uncle Buck. I mean, I think even Booger McFarland could have guessed that one. He always likes to say, "Well, I think it comes down to the defensive line."
What?
Anyway.
You comparing me to Booger McFarland?
On that take, yes, ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite Uncle Buck.
unbelievable.
That's why Miami should have been ready, Tina said. And Jake is confirming what his source says. But I think she's right on the money. I don't think she's wrong. It's a big drive. I mean, we say this every time. I don't know why I keep repeating myself. Every drive's big in this game. Who am I kidding?
What are you doing, bro?
That song, it's like, I'm in fear for my life. Tina just said, quote, Booger Buck.
Booger Buck. Man, Booger McFarland says stupid crap like they'll ask him like, "Hey, what's your opinion on this injury?" And he'll be like, "This injured player will no longer be injured when he returns playing in the game."
He's injured. He's
Yeah.
not a doctor. He's not even a sports analyst. I mean, let's be real.
In order for this player to score a touchdown, he will have to cross the plane with the ball.
Yeah.
Thank you, Booger McFarland.
Jeez. Indiana's got to get, they got to get, I'm sorry, but like, to me, Indiana's got to start throwing the ball, man. Like, you got to put it in Mendoza's hand. You've been picking apart their secondary all night long. Just because you've had a couple drop passes, I really don't think you should get away from it, Jake. I understand they want to run the ball too and keep it consistent, but to me, it's like they're run first on every first down. You got to mix it up. Oh,
And missed tackles.
never mind.
Missed tackles have been the
And
story.
that's why I'm here, and I'm not there coaching, Jake.
Yeah, shut up.
Shut up and drive the bus.
Yeah.
Shut up and drive the bus. Wow. I mean, that was all effort, Jake. And we talked about the first half. Missed tackles, man.
Absolutely. Dude.
That went from a 3-yard gain or 4-yard gain to 8 or 9 yards and a first down. Just like that. Oh! Almost a pick six, Jake.
Wow.
Almost a pick six. And Mendoza knows it.
Got away with one there, buddy.
He was
To be fair, Carson Beck's gotten away with like 4.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was bad. He expected 24 to what's the right terminology I'm looking for? He expected 24 to turn and go and drop deep into cover 4. He stopped cover 2, almost comes away with a pick six on that hitch route.
Unbelievable.
And there he goes. First down, Indiana, and then some. On a simple screenplay, Miami said, hey, we'll throw it to Tony. Indiana said, hey, we can do it too. And there you have it, Jake. Look at that. Look at that blocking by the tight end and Surratt. And a huge hit. Look at this, Jake. Look at this split right here. That is textbook blocking. If you're a youngin' watching at home, wanting to know, why am I not getting the ball as a receiver? Why am I not getting more catches? Well, how about you learn how to freaking block? What happened? Well, that's what they had on the screen.
Right, but that's why, like,
So ESPN has it wrong?
no, they had it right.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Anyways, let's see what happens here. Bain forces Mendoza to step up and picks up about 3 or 4, Jake. You can't overshoot if you're Bain there, because even picking up 3 or 4 here and there by Mendoza, it's a win. 2nd and 9 coming up. I got to give them credit, man.
Well, it's like you said earlier, they just, no matter what the situation is, they don't abandon their identity. And it's the reason why, even though Miami's come alive in the second half, Indiana's still up. Because Miami abandoned their identity for the first half. Indiana never has.
Yeah. And give them credit, man. Wow. 0-3 in the second half, Jake, on third downs. This is a big one.
Yeah, I mean, got to convert here. It's been a tale of two halves in terms of third down conversions for these two teams. Miami couldn't buy one in the first half, and they've converted a few here in the second.
Yep.
Exact opposite for Indiana, unless they get this one right here going down the field. And
He had him.
wow.
He never saw it. He never saw it, Jake.
Well, and just, I mean,
Wow. Unbelievable. Can't believe you missed him there, Jake. Never saw it. He had him too, dude. I personally thought that was a great throw by Mendoza. Got away with a hold for sure.
well, I don't think so. I think he was just tapping his
Oh.
shoulder. And 2, I don't think that was a great throw by Mendoza. I think that was a pretty bad one, actually.
Here we go, Jake. I thought they were going to go for it.
This is Signetti's team. He's not going to go for it. Not in this spot. See, look at him. I mean, what a psycho. Like, what?
But you know what? That's what makes him so good, because he doesn't cave under pressure. Like, it's so methodical. And Dave Aranda's kind of like that too. He just coaches for a team that won't give him NIL money.
Well, because he's not a Kirk Signetti type coach.
I mean, he was a defensive coordinator for LSU. But yeah, but I meant like from the point of him being straight faced. And by the way, he did lead Baylor in 2021 to 11 wins. That's not easy to do. I'm not saying he's Kirk Signetti, but he's not a bad coach.
Oh.
Baylor's getting screwed over there,
What's he
man.
done every other year he's coached?
Well, I mean, NIL became more prevalent, and Baylor said, we're not going to give you any money. And also, the academic standards at Baylor are very, very good.
Okay.
A lot of schools have lowered their expectations. A lot of schools. Even Notre Dame, actually. I'm not making excuses for him. And I'm not saying he's Kirk Signetti. But I personally think he's a good coach. If he was a bad coach, he would have been fired already. The problem is The
I
reason,
think there's a lot of bad coaches out there that haven't been fired.
possibly.
And in my opinion, and we'll just leave it at that, and focus back on this game, but in my opinion, Dave Aranda is one of said coaches.
It's possible. We'll see what they do next year. They get DJ Lagway at quarterback. Well, you laugh. You laugh, Jake, but it's not the SEC, buddy. It's the Big 12. You don't listen. You don't need. It's not the SEC, Jake. It's not the SEC.
Yeah, but DJ Lagway is still DJ Lagway.
All right. I'm just saying.
Give me a break.
If they win 9-10 games next year,
You think DJ Lagway is going to lead a Baylor team to
9 wins? I think
9-10
so.
wins?
I don't see why not. It's the Big 12. Who do they have to face that's good? Colorado? No. Kansas? No. Kansas State? No.
All right, chill out. You picked that one first on purpose when you know that they have Texas Tech and BYU.
Okay. Texas Tech.
You know
BYU,
there's good,
teams.
and Arizona State will make a resurgence too. That was a crazy bad year they had this year. I mean, there's good teams in the Big 12 that Baylor's just not able to compete with right now.
I
And
think,
DJ Lagway does not instantly make them better.
I
They
think
could
they're
end
due
up
for a good
having a
year.
pretty decent season. I don't really know whether or not they will, but they're not going to have one just because DJ Lagway is their quarterback. And they're certainly not going to win 9-10 games.
it gives them a better chance than what they've had, for sure. There's no doubting that. So here we go. 4th and 5. They are going for it, Jake.
This
First
is,
fourth down attempt in college football playoff this season.
this is stupid. I do not like this decision by Signetti here.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is interesting.
And it
And
ends
it
up
pays
working
off.
out.
Wow.
Charlie Becker.
And what an incredible catch, because that was not a great
It
throw.
ends up paying off. I mean, there you go. Hindsight's 2020. Wow, and an insane catch too.
Wow. Might be a ghost in the penthouse.
What in the world?
There might be a ghost in the penthouse.
Unbelievable.
But that doesn't take away from Charlie Becker. What a catch. Listen, you got to understand, if it's Kirk Cinetti going 4 on 4th, there's a reason. And
Aye.
I'll say this too, Jake. On that last throw, he had him open. Like, the guy just didn't look.
He had like 5 yards between where the ball landed and where the guy was.
No, but I'm saying, like, he had his guy beat. I think if he had turned around, he could have adjusted. He wasn't looking. But either way, here we go, Jake. They pick up the 4th down. 2nd and 5 for the Indiana Hoosiers. And this is a big drive. This is a big drive for Indiana right here. Again, they're sticking with the run. I like it. I don't love it. I like it.
It's okay. It's all right.
Well, and what are they doing too, Jake? They're taking time off the clock.
Yeah, I mean, and they're keeping this defense on the field so that in crunch time, when, like, say they only kick a field goal, then Miami goes down, scores a touchdown, they're up by 1, right?
Yeah.
Well, then the longer you keep this defense on the field, when they have to go out there and stop Indiana from driving down the field in order to kick a game-winning field goal, they're going to be gassed.
Well, make no mistake, if they're able to capitalize on this drive and score a touchdown, it's forcing Miami in a really bad spot.
Right. 4th and 5, you go for it again.
Mendoza says so. He is an interesting guy.
What in the world?
I mean, and that should have been well, it was overthrown. And of course, they show the end of this play. But if they show 5 yards before that, he's grabbing him the whole damn time.
Mm-hmm.
Mendoza's pissed, but I think it's the right call. You take the points. Oh my gosh, he just called another timeout, Jake.
What's he cooking up?
Well, the play clock was running down.
They wasted too much time.
This has been the first time when I've seen Indiana disorganized. Or unorganized, I should say. Same thing.
Why does it always seem like Coach Signetti is just angry at, like, as if everyone else around him is so stupid. Like everyone else around him's doing all the wrong stuff.
Mhm.
And he's got it. He's always looking like he's a baseball manager having an epic meltdown.
Well, Nick Saban was similar to that. Nick Saban was always yelling at someone. So was Muschamp at LSU, Kirby Smart, always coaching.
Yeah, but Kirby Smart never looks angry. He just looks like he's all right. Come on.
Yeah. You're saying the facial
Well,
expression.
Signe looks like he's ripping into people and telling them that they smell
As
and
he
they
should.
suck and that they look ugly
Dude, they're
too.
going for it.
Oh my god.
But I got to be honest with you, Jake, as much as, I mean, where they're out on the field, Miami's offense hasn't really done much tonight, Jake.
Oh boy.
Here we go. 4th and 5. And
Mendoza.
oh my
Holy
gosh,
crap.
give this guy the MVP. Wow, his dad, I thought was choking his mom in a wheelchair.
I think he was just trying to tell her that her son is still alive and still okay.
Wow. Come on, can we get a standing ovation for him, G?
Cobras.
Man,
Wow.
the stone cold Kirk Signetti. And Mendoza just putting his body on the line, man.
And that's just what you do. That's a play that you call when you know what you have, which is a Heisman winning quarterback who.
And it didn't, I got to be honest with you, Jake, it didn't look pretty at first.
No, it looked ugly. It looked
I was
terrible.
like, oh gosh. But you know what? That's genius because what have they been doing all game? They've been bull rushing.
Yep.
And they said, all right.
Wow. What a play.
Well, if Indiana goes on to win this game, Jake, he just solidified his MVP.
If there's any sort of a highlight play,
Why is everyone standing? No.
easy.
No, I do love the fact that his dad, I love his dad because he always sits down with her to celebrate.
Yeah.
That's a great
You see him too, like she had to look away because he got hit so bad, so he had to come down and like kind of get like, no, look, he's okay. Like
It's okay. He's getting taken out on a stretcher, but he scored.
whoa!
He might not have ever been able to play again, but he scored the game-winning
He
touchdown.
scored the game-winning touchdown. Forever and ever, though, he'll never be able to speak again.
Reminds me of that movie, Not Another Teen Movie. Uncle Buck remembers this one. Shout out Uncle Buck. Watched it at his house. When Marty catches the football in the end zone and the two guys hit him and his body splits in half. And they go, shake it off, Marty.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm a hero. And some guy in the crowd yells, walk it off, Marty. Let's bring in Uncle Buck for that one. You remember that movie?
Yep.
Oh man.
I got to pull that one up. We won't have the audio for it, but I do got to pull it up for Jake to see. Actually, I'm going to do it on here.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, it looked like the offensive line held up their part of the bargain there, and overtook Miami's defensive line. So again, power offense and some ballsy calls. You know what? That's some big ass gonads there to go for it on 2 4th downs.
Yeah,
What he
dude.
hasn't gone for on any fourth.
Hey, you know what? You can Google him now.
I think you could Google him before, but now you can really Google him. And for those of you at home, we were watching Marty line up outside in the, I believe, the Y position. Watch this, Jake. He's saying, don't throw it to him. Don't throw it to him. No.
He's in the tent.
God.
He collapsed when he was celebrating. Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Mendoza's in the tent. When he went to the sideline, someone was celebrating and he went down to the ground.
Well, I don't think they'll bring in his little brother now. Yeah, we just watched Marty walk it off.
Yeah, he's fine. He
He'll be
just
all right.
split in two. He just split in two like a banana split. He walked it off. He looks good now.
Ladies and gentlemen, America's favorite uncle, Uncle Ben. All right. Well, it's back to us, Jake.
And back to your regularly scheduled programming of Miami committing penalties.
Again, undisciplined, man. And here's the thing: if Mendoza's not able to go again for the rest of this quarter, for the rest of this game, I mean, you're up by 10 now.
Yeah.
So within 9 minutes, Miami's somehow got to find a way to score fast.
Twice.
He's good. He's on the bench.
He'll be all right.
He might have just gotten dehydrated. I mean, it's hot down there. Doesn't his dad kind of look like a mix between Kirk Snetti and Schefter?
I don't see Schefter. I don't see that at all. But I do see, he looks like he could be Kurt's brother.
And look at them in Bloomington, Indiana, going nuts.
Oh, man.
Usually a sellout crowd at Assembly Hall, but it ain't for a football watch party.
No.
Wow, things have really changed this year, Jake.
It's been the change that we've seen in college football over the past few years. And this is
what everyone wanted.
Right.
They wanted parity, and now they're getting it.
Well, this is the reason why I tell all the traditionalists and purists, really? Are you sure you want it your way? Because the new way allows for this.
Here we go. And again, another screen to Tony. And the clock keeps ticking, Jake.
Oh, yeah, it does. You got to go. You've got to be in hurry up basically this entire time.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, they rushed to the line.
Again, that's great. Pick up 3 for a first down.
But this is the type of crap you should have done in the first half.
Yeah,
You messed around too much.
Look at him. He's pissed. Yeah, I think he was just dehydrated. You just saw him give him the tablet.
Yeah.
I think he's dehydrated. Your adrenaline's going, dude. You just scored a touchdown late in the game.
We spending too much time being Captain Positive the whole time. Oh, guys, come on, guys. We just got to keep playing football,
He has been wrong.
Well,
so far,
it's not about being right or wrong.
See, this is another coverage sack, Jake. Can they make something come out of it? And no, they can't.
Wow.
And no, that's not a flag, Marion. Keelan Marion has
been non-existent tonight.
That whole wide receiver core, besides CJ Daniels, has been non-existent. But again,
and Malachi Tony.
Give credit, and that was a slip. That was not a hold. Give credit, man. They've kept back on par with his passes, 22 attempts, but.
Well, and there's still plenty of time, and like we said earlier, there's been about 4 close calls, but knock on wood, Beck has not turned the ball over yet tonight.
Yeah. Still got 8 minutes for that to happen.
Right.
I'm going to have to plug in my phone after this drive. That's okay. He's going deep.
Whoa.
And.
Oh, my God. He caught that. No, they're saying it.
Wow.
I need to see a replay of that.
Let's bring in rules expert Uncle Buck for this one. We might get a better angle on this one. Let's take a look first, Uncle Buck.
I need to see the replay too. Oh yeah,
not even close.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you got to catch that ball.
Oh brother.
I know it's not easy to do, but you're banging the natty. Thank you, Uncle Buck. All right, back to regular schedule. Also, be sure to stay tuned for tonight's post-game reaction from... Oh, no, Jay!
What are you doing?
Again, what did we say, Jay?
It's the same old story. It's the same old song and dance. I mean... It's not a mystery why the score is what it is. It just isn't. You don't need Scooby and the gang to figure out why the Hoosiers are up 24-14, you know?
That was a good one. I like that one, Jake.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'll pat myself on the back.
I mean, Miami does have 3 sacks tonight, and Indiana has 1.
Yeah, I mean,
The defense has played pretty good. It's been the special teams, man.
right.
Great throw by Beck right there for a first down to your backup tight end.
Yeah.
So here we go. 3rd and 15, you convert. That was big, Jake. They needed that one.
Yeah, that's just not only getting you down the field a little bit, recovering from 3rd and 15, but a little bit of a morale booster there for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, I mean, that's 4-down territory, in my opinion. And here he goes again.
And Malachi Tony.
And no one's going to catch him and great job. Listen, as much as that was a great job for Miami, give credit to Indiana for
Yeah.
kind of boxing him in there.
Well, doing what you always say, and that this defense is super good at doing is swarming to the ball.
But, like, look how if I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm teaching my guys to box in like a police chase, right? When you got a car that's flying down, you got to get 2 guys on each side, 1 guy from the back,
Well,
2 players on the left, 2 players on the right, 1 player behind,
yeah.
and you box them in, baby.
Genius. Oh my God. Oh,
my God.
that is the 5th
I
close
wouldn't put that
call.
one on back. I wouldn't put that one on back. Oh my gosh!
Oh my God, they did it. I'm not going to say what they did. I'm not going to say what they did, but they did it. And if you are watching this, you know exactly what they did.
How quickly they threw.
Yes, they did.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in our rules expert for this one. Not sure if you noticed that young lady in the crowd there, Okabak, but she's famous on the internet. As much as you like OF, that is OF Central right there. And there are rumors. And there goes Tony!
Malachi Tony.
They did it on purpose.
Oh my
They distracted us.
As soon as they showed us.
A very nice lady who is.
What's her name again? What's her name?
We don't know. We have no
We
idea.
have no idea.
We do not know this.
We have no idea, ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Buck.
All we know is this was the same woman that got into a bit of a Twitter/X spat with Johnny Manziel over his non-appearance at the Miami Texas A&M game.
And Johnny, someone else.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
Biggest in the game.
it ended. The whole spat began and ended with a bunch of people pointing out the fact that this woman was at the Texas A&M Miami game and Johnny was not. To which this woman replied, "Well, it's a little different because I'm actually a student here."
And I gotta say this too, Jay. I was not expecting that.
No, man. They have barely shown Michael Irvin the playmaker, but they sure showed
Do you think
something
that was
dangerous.
Do you think that was intentional? I don't think it was.
I think it was intentional.
I
There's
think-
no
I
way
think-
that
I think-
there's no way no one in that production booth tonight knows what just happened. 0% chance.
Well, I talked about boxing in, Jake, and that's a prime example of boxing in. If I had an iPad, I'd break down the play for you right here.
Well, we saw a couple examples of never mind, I'm not going to say that. That's pushing it too far.
Ladies and
We're
gentlemen,
going to reel it back in. Come
just-
on, baby.
you never know what you will see on the show.
Including a Malachi Tony rushing touchdown.
Yeah, let's
put
get
this
back to the
game 24-21. So if you're Indiana here, okay, that's great. You went for it on 4th down a couple times in order to get yourself up. But look, now
But that was big.
that was huge for Miami to just go right down the field and respond.
Well, I was going to say, too, it's big for Indiana to actually convert, too, because if they don't, and this happens.
They're looking at 21-17, bro.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you what. Indiana's looking to waste 6.5 minutes here.
Tell you what, if you took the under, you're biting your nails right now, Jake. The over-under was 47.5.
47.5.
Right now, you're
Boy.
at 45. A field goal, Jake, and this thing covers. Did Rooster take the under? I can't remember what he said. I was a little boozed up on water. And I believe Tina had a typo. She said beehive.
Yep, for sure.
Golly, man.
Thank God for the internet.
What the heck? I got to go to Twitter now.
Ah, thank you, Jesus.
I got to go to Twitter now, man.
God is good all the time.
Hang on.
And all the time, God is good. Yes. Thank you, USC Trojan.
Trojan football. And he follows us. Tell you one thing, it's right on par with Trojan football.
Cameraman is not slick.
That was great.
I can't believe Trojan football is the only person we see on Twitter who's been able to notice this. Such, oh man! Woo!
Watch this, Jake. You ready for this? I'm about to do something that fans have been waiting a long time for.
I know what you're gonna do. Yes.
We're going to. Oh, mama, I'm here.
Oh, brother. Second half yards for these two teams. Miami has 249 second half yards compared to Indiana's, I believe, 89. Wow. Oh, brother.
Wait, I don't need to do that. Hang on.
Oh,
Let's do the switcheroo.
I swear to God, that was perfection.
Again, Indiana. Sticking with who they are, man.
Right. Not abandoning their identity. Oh, when this final product is done, ladies and gentlemen.
Be sure to go check us out on Twitter. I got
Oh, man. What's funny about this, that thing we're preparing here on the side in Break the Huddle Studios, is that it will be funny regardless of the outcome of this game because we can spin it either which way. All right, we're bringing up a third down really quickly here for Indiana. I'm trying to keep it together, but I am failing.
Keep it together, Dave.
I can't do it, man.
There we go.
You got to make the phone a little bit more visible on the bottom. I don't want to give away too much. I already said too much.
No, that's how it's supposed to be. Look. Right? Are we good?
Yep, I think.
Hang on. I'm gonna cut it just a little.
Yeah. Indiana, huge play right there. Converting on third down.
That's beautiful, Jake.
Oh, that's so great.
It's actually perfect. Look at that, Jake.
Oh, that's greatness.
Sorry, we've been MIA. First down for Indiana as they continue to drive down the field, Jake.
Yeah, man.
And look at the clock. Tick, 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 tick.
Keeps on moving.
And what do they do? I mean, you're picking up 4 or 5 yards of carry. At some point, Miami, you're going to have to start calling timeouts.
Yeah, dude. All right, we're approaching the 4-minute mark. There are prayers being said. in the Miami stands right now. Every single Miami fan they just showed was down on their knees praying.
Literally.
Well, we know at least one of them definitely was not praying. Tackle for loss there by Miami, setting up a big third down here.
Big third down coming up for the Miami Hurricanes. Can they make the stop, Jake?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Can they do it? Jake?
This has ended up being super exciting, man. I mean, we'll see what they got right here. I say this. Oh, man. They got to keep this at longer yardage, too. Because Signetti's proven he'll go for it in this scenario. Oh, boy. This could be the game. Charlie Becker.
Does it again!
Charlie Becker.
And that was interference, too, by the way.
Charlie Becker. What a... Oh, my God. What a king. What an absolute king. Very clear interference. Charlie Becker fighting through the contact. Comes down with it anyway. Wow. Insane. Charlie Becker, 4 receptions for 67 yards tonight.
There he goes! And if I got to be honest with you, Jake, should have slid.
Yep.
Even if you're sure of the first. Well, it's hard to say. I mean, now you got the first down, so that's big in itself.
This team doesn't care, man. They'll go put more points on the board if they feel like it. Oh boy. And it looks like we're here. 2 minutes left in the fourth. Looking more and more likely as time ticks on that we know who your national champions are.
Man, what a performance by Indiana.
And they show that replay of that incredible rushing touchdown by Mendoza. I mean, wow. Well, this has been nothing short of a great national title game. I mean, seriously, like the way that Miami just looked completely just asleep in the first half, for them to come alive and actually make this an interesting game and make it into what it's become. I mean, kudos to them for not just laying down and dying, but again, it goes back to the thing we've been discussing all game, Nate. It's like, if you didn't forget who you were in the first half, how different does this game look?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they couldn't run the ball. Point blank. They could not run the ball. What was it at half, Jake? It was what, 49 rushing yards?
It was, I mean,
And
abysmal.
And if you're Miami, first of all, Beck had like what, 20 something yards passing? I mean, it wasn't good. I can't remember the exact.
I'll tell you what it was. It was not enough.
Yeah, exactly. Should I go ahead and post it now, Jake, or should I wait?
I think you should wait.
Okay. I'll keep it in the queue.
We got a little over 2 minutes here, you know.
But it looks good.
Oh, man.
Beautiful. Great smile. Great smile.
That's how they prepare.
All right, back to the game, Jake. As we close in here on the final minutes. Again, the biggest takeaway from this fourth quarter to me is even when Miami gave them their best, Indiana, man, they just continue to pick your poison, to pick their poison. Like, it's just, they run it 5 yards. They throw it back shoulder. Like, they just stick to who they are and they don't fold. They don't feel pressured. They don't, like, they're not phased, man. They're not phased because you can say what you want about the first half. Miami has played as good of a well, besides the block punt. Was that the first half or second half? I can't remember. He was first. Third quarter. Anyways, regardless.
It was third quarter.
Okay. Regardless, Miami has done as best of a job as they could. Like they have, yes, they have played a bad game, but against a team like Indiana, they've done everything they can do. And Indiana just continues, man. They're dominant.
Well, this is what happens when you don't turn the ball over, 800 times like Oregon did, But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's still one team that made mistakes and the other team that refused to make any.
Who do you think Ohio State fans are rooting for in this one? Do you think they're rooting for Indiana?
No. They're going for Miami because this is still your conference.
Look at this.
Yep. Yep.
And that was a bad spot. I thought they should. It wasn't a first down, but I think it was a little bit closer. But whatever. Look at Kirk. You think he's going to smile when he wins? If he wins,
Maybe. I mean, if he doesn't when they win, he'll never smile.
he kind of smiled after the Rose Bowl.
Well, we have photo evidence of Kirk Signetti smiling.
Yes,
during
we
it.
do, and it'll be on Twitter right after this game.
Yes, it will. It'll show you the way that this team prepared for this game. They used.
They definitely watched some film.
They watched a lot of film. They studied up on some good Miami film.
And listen, you got to give credit, dude. That is definitely an interference.
So what, right? Like,
Who gets the MVP, Jake? I mean, to me, it's still Mendoza,
it's got to be Mendoza.
but Becker's second, man, for me. The catches that he's made tonight, for crying out loud, and they've been incredible.
Well, on all playoff, it's been Surratt, but tonight it's been Becker.
And what Becker kind of Carson, he's gonna start crying.
And this is why the Cavender twin left you, bro. Because you suck.
Whoa, jeez. I mean, I wouldn't say I mean, you look at his stats. He's played as good of a game as he's played all year. Whoa! What is it? A false start? It's got to be uncharacteristic, Jake.
Well, I think they're ready for the game to be over. And he knows if it were any other game than this one right here, he'd be paying for that.
Probably still will be, honestly. You see him running gashers. I mean, like looking at the stat line. Look, the throw to completion to attempt exactly the same for Beck and Mendoza. Beck has actually played better.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mendoza hasn't played bad, but
you got to include one quarterback has been able to successfully run the ball as well, and the other has not.
Also true. Well, he's got 6 carries, -8 yards.
Because he's been sacked a couple times, brother.
Yeah. Special teams, man. Listen, my coach in high school, shout out Coach Schaefer. He always said this, man. He always said, if you can win 2 out of 3, you can win a football game. Tonight, Indiana's offense hasn't looked spectacular by any means. They've played good enough.
Mm-hmm.
The difference has been special teams and their defense. I have been thoroughly impressed with their defense, man.
I'm not taking any credit away from their defense, but I've been less impressed with Indiana's defense and more disappointed in Miami's offensive play calling.
Okay. I can't.
Because here's the thing. We've seen them do what they're more accustomed to doing and calling specific types of plays and setups and everything in the second half. Lo and behold, 21 points,
Yeah. Oh, big hit. I don't know if that's the right call if you're Indiana. That seemed to be a little safe.
And there they go. They call the timeout on 4th down.
So the last one?
It is.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that play call, Jake.
Yeah. Like you said, just safe. I mean,
Because all night we've seen them play to their strength, which is, hey, we're going to go win this football game.
right.
That was the one time I questioned.
All night they've bet on themselves. And it seems like right there, I don't know. I don't know, man. Because what does this do for you right here other than force them to have to go score a touchdown, you know?
Not much.
Which, I mean, is still huge. It's not
Yeah.
like that's not important. But
No, it's definitely big, especially with how their offense has been playing.
But again, the reason that we're talking about this is because we're talking about it in context of all night you've played one way, which is we're gonna do what we got it. Like we're gonna kick you in the teeth.
Yeah, literally.
And then right here in the final moments, you kind of abandon that to play it safe.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Well, this is what national championships are supposed to look like, Jake. Less than 2 minutes to go. Miami gets the ball down by 7?
6.
6. Excuse me. Yeah. I did not do well in math. Gosh, that's awful. I'm embarrassed.
All right. Here's my prediction for how this final minute and 42 seconds is gonna go.
Look at their
Miami.
yards, Jake.
I know
Dead
it's
even.
total. Yeah, it's crazy. Here's what's gonna happen. Miami miraculously drives down the field. They get real close as the final seconds are
Look at Ray
ticking off.
Lewis.
They score a touchdown.
Why is Ray Lewis trying to
It's
talk
now
to him?
27-27. Or
26, 27.
no,
Before the PAT.
no. What's 6 plus 1?
Oh. All right. Continue.
Yeah, it's now
Again, I'm not good at
27-27.
math. Jesus. I need to retire.
It's now 27-27.
Now I know why my finances are so bad.
But the last few seconds are gone. But they still have to kick the PAT, right?
Sure.
So they go out there. They missed the PAT. We're in for an overtime. But Ray Lewis, right there,
Look at
looking
him
like
and his stupid fedora.
what does he looks like Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, he looks like that guy off of Phineas and Ferb, the platypus.
He looks like Perry the Platypus.
All right, Beck. This is your moment. $4 million. OnlyFans on the line.
You win this, there's a certain individual in the crowd who will want to see you at the conclusion of the game.
Oh! False start!
What are you doing?
Delay a game! And they have no timeouts. And the guy has to put his headset together.
And Cristobal has lost it.
I mean, listen, that's not their fault. That's Miami's fault, man. I understand it's just 5 yards, but hey, 5 yards in a game of inches can be the difference.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what is Beck doing? Barely escapes. If he gets sacked right there, Jake, you're looking at under a minute to go.
Oh, brother.
And you're back even further. Wow. Lucky to get that one off, Jake.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man.
Was he still up when he got? I didn't look at that. I think he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, boy.
And you have to keep in mind, Jake, no timeouts.
0.
First down stops the clock in college. But again, you can't dink and dunk. You got to get some yardage, and Indiana knows that. Oh, my gosh. That was terrible. And Beck took a shot. No. It's going to be rough in the passer, Jake.
Oh.
just uncharacteristic from Indiana, man.
Oh my God.
There was no need to do that. I want to see this again.
I do too.
I want to bring in our rules expert, Uncle Buck, as well, because this is a critical call. Yeah. I mean, it's football, but it was late. It wasn't an egregious hit by any means, but it was late. It was a good call.
It was worth it. It was worth it. Now Beck will throw an interception because his head's all jacked up.
Ladies and
His
gentlemen,
his
Uncle Buck.
targeting computer is scrambled.
Just never know what you're going to get from our rules expert. But if you're Indiana, yeah, just sit back. Let Beck. I mean, yeah, let him dink and dive like that. But you got to make the tackle. And they pick up the first, so the clock stops. That's something you can't do, Jake.
See, you still got too much time to sit back like that because they can still do that.
Agreed. But I mean, like if you tackle him short, the clock keeps running, right? So here they go. They're bringing pressure. Beck throws awkwardly. Somehow Malachi makes the catch. And
Get up to the line. Get up to the line. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, what? He's getting up to the line. I got to get up to the camera because our camera's about to.
Go, go, go.
Hang on. Let's let this play. Got to get out of bounds, and he doesn't. Clock doesn't start until the ball is set. Continue, Jake. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh boy. All right. 52 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Mendoza with a busted up lip looking on. Oh, crap. What just happened here?
They called the final timeout.
Indiana did.
And
That's
honestly,
right.
Indiana's smart for doing
Yep.
that.
Yep. Slow their roll. Slow down this momentum here.
All right. Thank goodness. All right. I'm gonna camera.
My God. Michael Irvin, they showed him. It was the playmaker.
Now they show him.
Yeah.
Idiots. Look, the crowd's going wild. The camera's shaking. Here, break the huddle studio. All right, I'm back. Look at Reese Davis. It looks like.
That's Chris Fowler, sir.
Oh, my bad, Chris Fowler. But look at his hair, man.
Yeah.
It's all messed up. I think it's headset.
Kirk Herbstreit always looking like with that furrowed brow, like he's very concerned about what he's pointing at.
Waiting to see that special someone in the crowd. By the way, as much as we talk about Shackers, that was by far the biggest Shacker we've ever seen this
Interesting
season.
stat for Carson Beck: 8 career wins when tied or trailing in the fourth quarter.
All right, so here we go, Jake. Man, this is a great game.
Wow.
I love these type of games, Jake.
What's crazy about this is that even with how this game has been played so far, Miami still has a chance to win with the final seconds ticking down.
And Beck.
And
Oh, did he just tear his ACL? And just like that.
just like that, as soon as
What
I got
did
the
we
words
say?
out of my mouth.
What did we say, Jake?
As soon as I got the words out of my mouth,
And let's bring in Uncle Buck because he called it.
there's a flag.
It won't matter.
I
They have no
called it.
timeouts. Yeah, and
I
listen,
called it.
you did. You did. And on top of that, we said it this whole time. And I said this on TikTok Live, on YouTube. This game was going to come down to Carson Beck. This game was going to come down to Carson Beck, and it did. And I
That was
hate
a
it
good
for-
targeting. That was a great targeting because it screwed him up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Buck. Let me get my point across. All right. I said it was going to come down to Carson Beck. No one believed me. Why? That's exactly why, Jake. Because when it matters most, that's the guy. When it mattered most against Louisville, when it mattered most against SMU.
Well, it's mattered other times, and he hasn't come up short. He's played well, like against Ole Miss,
Agreed.
just last game. So it's not necessarily what he does. It's more so the fact, again, like I've been saying all night, it's the play calling that they had in the first half. You shouldn't have put yourself in a position where you had to do this, and Carson Beck had to be the guy who won you the game. That was your problem. That's where you went wrong as Miami. This game is entirely on the offensive coordinator's shoulders. It's on Mario Cristobal's shoulders. Of course, some blame. Carson Beck's not blameless here, but neither do I put all of it. I don't point the finger at him as the first guy that I look to as why Miami lost this game. because they shouldn't have even been in this situation to begin with. You knew who you were. You knew what your identity was, and you completely got away from that for an entire half of football.
Yeah.
And the
Look
proof
how
is,
close is it, Jake?
yeah.
And
There
that's
you
the
go.
game.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Your 2026.
There's the smile. He's
Yeah.
finally smiling.
Oh, he's passed.
He said that's cold.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 national champions, the Indiana Hoosiers. And now you have to have the conversation, Jake. Will this be one of the greatest teams of all time? Undefeated, 16-0, beat Miami on their home turf in the national title game
Well, this
against
will
one of the best defenses in the country.
this will certainly be one of the best stories, one of the best storylines to come out of college football, especially in recent years. I don't know about one of the best teams, but certainly this was a very special year for this program and for college football in general. Honestly, like this has been one of the best playoffs I think we've ever had. Every single game, with the exception of like one or two, was super interesting. Super fun to watch, including this one. And I mean, this team deserves it, man. This team absolutely deserves it. What a story.
There's going to be a movie made about this, for sure.
I mean, about Kurt Signetti specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta see it, man.
What
Gotta
he's
have it in
done.
IMAX.
And to culminate in 27-21 victory over Miami in their home
Incredible.
turf. I mean, wow.
And if you're Miami, I mean, where do you go from here?
Well, if you're Miami, here's the thing for Miami. I
Still
think,
got a lot of young talent. I think Mark Fletcher returns.
yeah,
Tony's only a freshman.
you do not need to throw in the white flag
No.
and say, "Oh my God, the U is still back." Like, you understand? Like, you did not need to win this game in order for the U to be back. Like, the U being back does not refer to them like winning national titles and doing all this stuff. No, it just refers to them being relevant again and being
Yeah.
strong again. And they absolutely are, and they will continue to be. There's no guarantee that they get back to this game next year, but I will find it very hard to believe if they're not in the running for an ACC championship and they're in a playoff bid once again next year,
I agree.
despite some of the turnover that they will have. Even though you did just say there some key players will be returning, but Miami's going to be just fine. Don't panic, Miami fans.
You are losing two of the best defensive players to ever play college football, too. And that's not easy to replace, as we saw from Georgia with Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. It's not easy to replace guys like that.
No, it isn't, but
I think they'll be back. I do. I don't know if they'll be back in the Natty. They'll be relevant, though. for
they will
sure.
still. The U is back.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
Miami is a tough place to play,
Mm.
and they are a tough team to come to your city. You know,
Yeah.
so
Is that Gunnar Stockton? No,
it looks kind of like him, doesn't it?
a little bit.
No, but the U is back, so don't worry, don't panic. And I mean, and here's the thing: despite how bad they played in the first half, this still came down 6-point win. You know,
Yeah, and give credit to Indiana, man. They fought, they they had plenty of chances to have a swing in momentum towards Miami, and they just never let go, man.
Well, this
they
has
just
been the
continued
team.
to find a way to win.
This has been the team. I mean, all year they've always found a way. They've always managed to come out on top, and just, I mean, and what a run through the playoffs too. I mean, my God, destroying the Crimson Tide, destroying the Ducks, being the only team in the 12-team playoff format that has been one of the bye week teams and won. And and not only did they win, they won it all. Like, so they really destroyed the narrative that the bye weeks are bad, you know?
Only team to win on a bye week this year, Jake. Only team to win on
Ever.
a bye week ever. Yeah, very true, very true. Curious to see how the playoff shapes out next year. And by next year, I mean in about 6 to 8 months. It's going to be a long off season, Jake, but don't you go anywhere because we will be right back in about 2 minutes for our post game recap with Roosters Cocky Picks. And by the way, we're not going anywhere this off season. We will continue to do our Break the Huddle After Darks. We will continue to do our Tuesday and Wednesday show. New co-host, Roosters Cocky Picks, will be full time. We're pumped for this one, Jake. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to have you guys come along with us for this ride. Jake, parting thoughts for this incredible college football season, specifically with Break the Huddle After Dark.
Magical. I mean, just super fun, magical, amazing. Magical again for a third time. I mean, what else can you say, dude? It's been incredible. And I mean, it's been a wild ride. And I mean, just about everything you could hope for. I think we've gotten some of the best that college football has to offer. And it's all happened right here in Break the Huddle After Dark. And dude, I'm excited to continue this and see where it goes,
I'm
man.
already ready for the next game, man. We're 8 months away. It's a long ways. Yeah, it's going to be a great off season. We're going to have plenty of content for you guys. Jake will be back on here. We'll be back every Friday, one way or another. It's going to be a great off season, and there is no off season in college football. We know that. I just want to say thank you to everyone, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to Jake. He comes over here every Friday, and it's not asking for much. He shows up and watches football, but it is a lot of time, and I greatly appreciate you, man, both on this show and as a friend and as a brother. Rooster, you the same. Uncle Buck, America's favorite uncle, might have had some pretty controversial takes this season, but he's been good. And shout out to Brad as well. He won't be with us anymore. He's stepped down after the end of this season, and he'll come on a couple times here and there as a guest host, guest picker. But really appreciate all the support. Excited to see what we can do in 2026 for this new upcoming season. Now that this college football season is officially over, disappointed that we couldn't get to 1,000 subs, man. We were so close, but just an incredible growth. It's been hard work, man. I'll be the first to tell you, it's been hard work. It has not been easy getting from start to 948 subs, but couldn't do it without you guys. I can promise you that. Me as a single podcaster, I think I could do pretty good, but it wouldn't be the same, man. It just wouldn't. And man, I'm pumped for the future. Excited to see where we can take this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, from Break the Huddle Studio, signing off for the last time this college football season, as we will be back live next Friday for the new season.
Buddy.
I'm Nathan Johnson alongside Jake the Weatherman. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Be sure to stay tuned for our post-game recap. And for the last time this season, Jake, it's time to break the huddle.